Okay, we're back. Okay, so
Oh, baby.
Why am I?
okay, so last we played, you guys came to the town. Let's show the town.
I'm supposed to have 27 hit points, right? Not 17.
Yes, correct.
It reset to 17 again.
Did you try not sucking?
Shut up.
Nani.
Daijoubu.
So you're in the town of Duskwall, okay, or the city of Duskwall. You showed up. You found a few new people. Torque was met in the tavern, and then you guys ran into Timit and Ravina at Gowan's. You guys went on a little mission to clear out the old Moon Warrior house. You ran into the Moon Warrior. You were able to cleanse that area, and on your way back, you went to Kilman's, and you guys each got a magical item. So, can each of you go ahead and state what your magical item is and does? We'll start with Torque.
Oh, yeah. My magical item is the Helm of Frenzy. Whenever the bear kills a creature, they gain 3 temporary hit points. Creature killed must be CR 0.125 or higher, so I can't just go kill a bunch of mice running around. No limit to the amount of temporary hit points I can gain, but they will expire after 24 hours if I don't kill anybody else.
Yes. But if you kill someone every 24 hours, you can
Just keep
stacking.
rolling.
Yeah.
I can become invincible.
Okay. Taz, what did you choose?
I have the Coin of Certainty, which is a coin that always lands heads up no matter how it's flipped, despite showing tails on one side when examined.
Very cool. Okay. Vexiona, what did you choose?
I chose the Favored Bracers, and they allow me to once per day roll an extra saving throw with advantage.
Awesome. That's very good. And the way that'll work, so you'll roll a saving throw, and if you don't like the result, you can roll again with advantage. So not just roll again; it's the next roll will have advantage. So it's super good. Okay, Ravina. How am I saying? Tell me, I'm probably saying that wrong. Is it Revena or Ravina? How do you say it? Ravenna. Sorry. Okay, my bad. Ravenna. What did you choose?
I chose the Hidden Dagger, and it's attuned now, but once attuned, you can't find it on your person at all, like for other people. There's a 10% chance that when I draw any weapon, that weapon will come out instead. If it's the only weapon I have on me, I have a 100% chance of drawing the Hidden Blade. It's a +1 blade. No one can find it without the use of magic if they even have it. And I have a +1 bonus to the attack and damage rolls whenever I use it.
Yep. Very cool.
It's really good.
Yeah. Timmit, what did you get?
Timmit, I got the cloak of the burglar's cloak, which gives me a +1 to sleight of hand, which I thought would be useful because I'm always tinkering.
Okay, and Theodolin, what did you take?
I took the Ring of Spell Snatching, which is whenever you succeed in casting Counterspell, which for the moment I don't have for the time being, you can absorb the spell that was cast and gain a spell slot equal to the spell's level. It can be done once per day.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck. So, okay, cool. So you have finished your last quest. You are now in Kilman's shop. You haven't visited the other 2 shops. Let's take you over to Kilman's. Okay, and does anyone have any further business with Kilman?
I don't.
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Where would you guys like to go next? So you haven't been to the other 2 shops. You got Soba's Discount Emporium, and you've got Zuri's Armory, or you have other places to go too. Remember, you can check your handouts for Duskwall. That tells you the locations that are known to you right now.
Handouts.
I'm kind of
Is
interested in the discount emporium because I'm not too rich.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go shopping.
Let's have them all day, baby.
Yeah.
Is this a beach episode? One episode, second episode's a beach episode, everybody.
So I'll show you guys Duskwall again. So right now you're in Hillman's here. This is Zuri's, and Soba's is here. So you could, head over to Soba's, but on your way, stop at Zuri's.
Yes.
Sure.
Let us shop.
That sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Let's
Okay.
spend some money, everybody.
So you exit Kilman's. Let's put on some music.
We're helping the economy.
Yeah. Okay.
Spooky fire.
So you exit Kilman's. You head down the street. You notice. You definitely notice an increase in, let's say, bouginess as you enter the Brightpole area. You can tell this is definitely the well-to-do area. You come across Zuri's Armory, and it's the largest building you've seen so far. It's very ornate. You can tell a lot of money has gone into this shop. And you enter into the shop and come across Zuri. He sees you enter. He approaches you and, yes, hello. I haven't seen you all before. Welcome to my wonderful shop. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
No, just show us your stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, here it is. And he shows you his stuff.
I'm so good at this game, bro.
Yeah. So, there's that.
This really isn't quite my cup of tea here. But it all looks very nice.
I will say, Taz, you notice a particular set of leather armor that catches your eye.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I see which one it is.
Oh, actually, I don't think it's on the list. Oh, did I show you guys the wrong thing? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, no.
No. Taz actually notices the hat of vermin.
No, there's... Okay, so I didn't put... Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, it is on there. I did put it on there. Okay, good. There is a particular set of armor on there. It's called the Glamour Studded Armor. And Zuri notices you eyeing it.
Yes, I'm eyeing it. What does it do? Magic man.
He's. I'm glad you asked. This is a set of armor that, based on your disposition, I think would work quite well for you. Let me provide you the details. And he pulls out his notebook and he hands it to you, and you can check Discord for the link.
He shows you a magic item called Discord.
He says, well, when you wear this armor, you are better protected, and the armor's magical. With a single word, you can cause it to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or even other types of armor. You get to decide what it looks like, the style, the accessories. The armor will feel the same to you, but to other people, it will look completely different. It's useful for those maybe who maybe like to go places maybe where they don't belong.
I do like to go places that I don't belong. Ravenna. Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
No, please don't talk to her without permission.
I don't know, man. I really like this armor, but like 2,400.
Hmm.
Come on,
Well,
Fiona's
like
now my
that's-
bodyguard.
Do you have anything maybe possibly for trade?
Oof.
What about that
I
fancy
have-
sword
I have
you
a-
got over there?
I have a candle. I do have this. I do have this sword.
Oh, can I see
then
that,
I-
please?
Yeah, sure. It's called Silverhawk.
Silverhawk. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, it was guarded by a vicious dragon,
Oh.
and we had to kill that motherfucker to get it. So it's pretty rare.
Oh, that sort of adds to
Um,
the mystery behind it. I like
Yeah,
that.
and I mean, I really don't want to get rid of it. I mean, it's probably worth way more than 2,400.
I don't think so, but
I think so.
I
It's
tell you
really
what,
sharp. I want to touch it. It's too sharp.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the glamour studded armor for the sword and 400 gold.
Oh boy.
All right, that's fair.
Okay, we have a deal. And he takes the sword, places it into a case, puts it under his table for maybe a little bit of upkeep, and he unlocks the glamour studded armor and hands it to you. Taz, if you look up the armor in D&D Beyond, you should be able to find it. I believe it's not something that you have to pay for. You should be able to add it and equip it, and it should provide you a nice bonus from over what you have right now.
All right.
And just so the rest of you know, Zuri also has the stock of a standard blacksmith. So anything, I got a link in there in the handout for what you can expect at a blacksmith. So if there's anything in particular, you can order it. Also, Zuri says, so I have a little bit, I have connections all over the place. And if there's anything that you would like, maybe that you would desire, I could acquire it at a, maybe a tiny bit, a tiny fraction of a markup. And I even offer engraving, so you can personalize any item that you purchase. And in fact, young Bard here, if you would like anything engraved into that armor, I'd be happy to do that for you.
For free?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For free. Free engravings?
Yes.
Yeah, you can engrave my armor. That'd be kind of sick, actually.
Okay, what would you like engraved into it?
Just real big across the front of the chest, I wanted to say MILF Masher.
Okay, your wish is my command. Absolutely. He takes it behind the desk, and you're actually very impressed. The way he talks, he sort of comes across as a snake oil salesman, but you can definitely see he's very skilled, and he engraves exactly what Tez wants across the chest. It's maybe a little bit of flourish here or there, and takes him about just a couple minutes, and hands it back to you.
Well, thanks, man. That's really I appreciate that. You're a good guy.
Your happiness is everything I shoot for. So yes, come back anytime. Is there anything else anyone else would like?
What can you tell me about this ammunition?
Yeah. So, hold on. Or are you saying that?
It's the ammunition +1.
Below the trident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be in there.
Oh, that shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It disappeared from my view.
I generated this list, and
Okay.
yeah, I don't have guns in this world, so sorry.
I think I want the mithril armor.
Mithril armor. Okay. Just a moment. Let me go in the back here. That's a special item. Let me get you a price on that, young lady. Okay, the mithril armor can be applied to any of the other regular armors. So the chain, shirt, scale mail, breastplate. Which one are you interested in?
I have scale mail, I think, right now.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay, scale mail. Hold on.
I don't think it's applicable because of my AC.
What do you mean?
Or that's an addition. It needs a dex modifier for some of them.
Hold on one second. So what mithril does is if you have disadvantage on stealth checks, which that does, the mithril version doesn't. So, and it's actually fairly cheap. So,
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
then I do actually want it. How much is it?
It'd be only 60 gold.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. He takes it off the shelf, and is there anything in particular you'd like engraved on it, young lady?
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Okay, that's great. Okay. He again very deftly engraves "Live, Laugh, Love." Maybe a few extra symbols there just for added pizzazz, and he hands it to you. You can go ahead and get that equipped.
Oh yes, very nice. I'm gonna reduce 60.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. Anybody else looking for anything?
Nope. Timot's good.
Okay.
This place is expansive.
It is.
I think we need to go on more adventures to afford stuff.
I think I need to go to the discount emporium, please.
I mean, I can always get you something if you like.
For my
Where's the
poor
Dollar
ass,
Tree?
please.
Okay. Well, again, if there's anything that you would like that I don't have, remember, just let me know and I will order it for you. But thank you for coming in.
Thanks, man. I give him a bro hug.
Okay. Yeah, he hugs you back. He's very happy. Okay. Would you guys like to go to Soba's Discount Emporium?
Yes, please.
Yes, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree.
What's Dollar Tree in this world?
Soba's Discount Emporium.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my emporium.
Hi.
Are you here to shop?
Yeah.
Yes, Queen.
Look around.
Okay, well, let me just take a look around and let me know if there's anything you are interested in. And there you go. Oh.
The store is so discounted, it has a different name on the door.
Yeah, I just purchased this from someone, so I haven't got to
It's
that yet.
beautiful. You have
Yeah.
a beautiful place.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, she also has a hat of vermin. Oh my god.
It's probably
Does that
cheaper
make
too.
What does that do?
I'm trying to think if Timot would know what a hat of vermin does. I mean, he's very learned.
So
Timot,
if
do
there's
you know
anything
what
on
a
here,
hat does?
if there's anything on here that you don't know what it is, she would know what it is. You can just Google it, and yeah, she tells you. So.
Is Google the index that she uses to track her wares?
Yeah. Well, I'm just, rather than you guys ask me each individual item, so.
Basically, the hat of vermin, you can pull out, I think, up to 3 animals per rest. Either a bat, a frog, or a rat. And they just try to get away from you as quickly as possible.
And also, if you guys see, she also has standard illicit goods and clothing. So
Illicit.
What does that mean?
Baby, I want to save up for a portable hole.
if you click the link, it'll take you, caltrops, finger blades, oil, bikes, smoke stick,
the finger blades.
Yeah. Acid.
Perfect.
Ooh, how much for the Timot's gonna look at the cap of water breathing.
Okay, yeah, I actually just got that in recently. Yeah, it's a little beat up, but I think the price reflects that. Is that something that I might be able to work with you on the price?
All right. Let's see here. It is a little beaten up. Let's see. What exactly does the cap of water breathing do? Like, what are the limitations of it? I assume it allows me to breathe underwater. Let me Google that real quick. Of water breathing, because I think this is something that Timot would know about. So let's see here.
Creates an air bubble around you.
Why the fuck? Okay. Wikidot is not available in Russia. That's a good thing that I.
While wearing this cap underwater, you can speak its command word as an action to create a bubble of air around your head. Allows you to breathe normally underwater. The bubble stays with you until you speak the command word again. The cap is removed, or you are no longer underwater. So, pretty good.
Ooh. Okay, so Doug, hear me out. Can I fill my bag of holding with water and use the cap of water breathing in my bag of holding to give me a little more air time?
No.
Oh.
Because, you would, the water would, you have to put it wouldn't work. Yeah, it just wouldn't work. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Sorry.
It's not bad.
All right. Well, didn't say I didn't try. Can't say I didn't try.
It's just the size inside the bag of holding is so large that I don't think it'd be the water would be able to fill it.
You can fill a bag of holding. A bag of holding is only 5x5 room.
Okay, I guess okay, sure. If you want to put that much water in, okay, yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. I wanted to check with you. If you don't want me to be able to do that, that's fine.
I think it's a bad idea, but okay, sure, yeah.
Listen, there are no bad ideas, just terrible ones. Let's see. With this, let me see how much money Timid has.
Lethal, is there anything you'd like?
I'm looking.
Okay.
She's a tailor, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Is there any way you could make a tiny cloak for my weasel friend Sliver?
Oh, absolutely. I would love to do that. My nephew has a weasel, and he is the cutest thing. I would love to do that for you. And she sits down behind her desk, and she starts piecing some things together. Again, you are actually impressed by her skill. She is very quick and adept. She puts together a little thing for you, and she says, I'll take 1 gold for this.
Thank you. And I give her 2 gold.
Oh,
because she's being nice.
Generous. She puts 1 gold into the register, and she puts the other gold into a jar behind her.
Wait. I have a pet mouse that I kept hidden the entirety of last time. His name is Gus Gus, and I now require a matching cape.
Oh my. This is.
I will also give you 2 gold.
Oh, thank you so much. And she makes him a tiny cape. It's embroidered, and it fits him perfectly. So again, she puts the 1 gold in a register and 1 gold behind her into a jar.
All right.
Perfect.
I think Timid is going to buy some dust of disappearance.
Okay, cool.
Because I think that'll be very useful to have.
A dust of disappearance. Okay, that'll be 240 gold. Thank you.
All right. Timid's not much of a haggler, so that's fine.
Okay. Go ahead and just subtract that and add that to your inventory.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't help but I got some word that you had helped out Gowan with something. Is that right?
Sure did.
I have something that I would like some help with. I was wondering if you all could hear me out.
Go on.
Okay, so I have a client who provides me with a lot of the stuff that you see here. A lot of the stuff here is secondhand or come from sources that you may not typically see things from. I try to help the local area. This city doesn't care about this area town. They only care about Bright Pole. But we try to help out each other out around here. Well, my client recently had a very significant item taken from her, and we suspect that it was done by the new establishment over at the Shifty Shack. So, hoping if maybe you could poke around in there and see if maybe you could reacquire it.
I'm in.
What is the Shifty Shack?
So it's
like a pretty shifty place.
It's a place on the front. It's on the front facing. It's a place where people go to gamble. Okay, it's sort of a tavern, but the focus is a lot more on gambling. And but underneath the Shifty Shack is what the Thieves Guild runs out of. And underneath the Shifty Shack, not a lot of people know of, is a treasure room, and where we suspect the item is being held. If you retrieve the item, I'm sure you could. You'd be. I wouldn't. Let's just say you could help yourself. So you help me. You get to maybe fill your pockets. It's a win-win for everyone.
Yes, debauchery. I'm in.
Oh.
I'm always happy to help a new friend.
Chance at free stuff?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
pass
not really
that
free
up.
if you have to do work for it.
Well, I'm not paying for it. With
And
money.
she pulls out a
Free in my
parchment,
book.
and she says, "So I was thinking I could draw you guys, a little map here. Okay, what you can expect. So we got the old Shifty Shack here. Okay, entrance will be right here. You'll go in the front. Well, that's one of the entrances. That's one way you could do this. Okay, and the front of the building is you can expect to see a lot of tables, people sitting around. These are the low stakes games. Okay, open to the public. Everyone is able to go in there. Okay, now in the next room is where the high rollers are. Okay, this is where the big games are. You got to get invited back here. Now, the side area here on each side is where the working people are. Okay, there's a side entrance up here for people who work there. Okay, this is the food gets made in the top, and the bottom area is sort of like a lounge area. Okay, for the VIPs. Further back, In the back of the building is a staircase behind a underneath a fake door, or there's a door in the floor that not very many people know about. I happen to have a source that has let me know about that. There are also lockers back here in the bottom where people keep their valuables while they're gambling. Okay, this is heavily guarded. And you can expect the lower area to be guarded as well. Now, I have not been down in the lower area, so once you get to the lower area, you're going to be on your own. I do have a source, sort of a friend who works works as a chef, so I can give you his name if you would like to maybe use him. But it's up to you how you would like to infiltrate this area, whether you want to go in through the front and work your way to the back, go in through the side, whatever you're all comfortable with. Hell, even split up. That's up to you. But make your way to the lower area. You're going to be looking for a red crested ring. It'll be very obvious when you see it. A red crested ring. But yes, anyone, does this sound all right? I feel like I've given you a lot of information.
Yes.
It's very straightforward.
Yes, I like
like
this.
a well laid out plan.
What's the chef's name? And how do we contact him?
Yes, his name is Lyndon. And
Is his last name Aoki?
Shut up. Just shut up.
I actually don't know his last name.
Shut up.
He just does some jobs for me sometimes. So I don't know how to search him out. You'll have to do that. I'm sorry. I just know I have a name for you. He works as a chef, and he's very friendly to my cause.
What's this place called again?
The Shady Shack.
Shady Shack.
I thought it was the Shifty Shack.
The Shifty Shack, sorry. It's just my old age, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's under new management. That's one thing. It used to be a lot friendlier, I would say. It wasn't just the criminals who hung out there. Anyone, could go there and, have a good time. Now, the front part of the house, yeah, I mean, mostly it's still open, but I would say it's a lot less comfortable there than it used to be. So keep an eye out.
Can do.
Let's go shack up.
It's shifty time.
It's shifty time.
Let's get shifty.
Okay, Lethal, did you want anything?
Yeah, I'm going to buy some extra stuff from the illicit goods tab.
Okay.
I want to buy 2 smoke sticks, if she has 2 smoke sticks available.
Yes, she would. Yep.
And what's the cost for her?
It would be, hold on, let me pull that up.
Is it the normal?
No, it's the cheaper one. Whatever the cheaper one is. Yeah, she's discount, so low cost for all these.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to buy lots of stuff. All right, I want 2 smoke sticks.
Okay.
And I want a diamond cutter or a glass cutter.
Cool. Okay.
And what else? What else did I want? Hold on. I want a listening cone. And I want 2 things of dog pepper.
Of course you do.
Dog pepper. I get it.
She'll do that for smoke stick. I'll do that for 140 gold.
Done.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that from your inventory. And is there anything else anyone wants?
Nope.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Those boots of elven kind are piquing my fancy, but I am not that rich. So,
Well, maybe after this, you will be able to afford it. So,
Guess we'll find out.
Okay, so you guys leave you leave Soba's Discount Emporium, and
Bye,
where would you like
Soba.
to go?
Going to the shack.
Shifty
I
Shack.
think we should plan a little bit first.
Yeah, let's go to the tavern and
let's
talk
go to
about
the front
this
of the shack and
plan.
just plan right outside of it, because that's smart.
I mean, I think it would work.
I think maybe we should.
Why don't we go to the Cracked Mug and have a nice ale and smoke and talk about this?
Okay.
You smoke?
Yeah. You didn't know?
Fucking boomed him.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. That
All right,
might
let's
be
go.
The funniest thing
Let's go to
anyone's ever said.
Let's go to the tavern.
Okay.
Did anyone grab that lovely note Soba made for us?
Yes.
All right.
Hold on 1 second. Where's the...
Why don't I see the letter E on this map? Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Okay, which inn would you like to go to? Do you want to go to the Crown Dragon Inn? You haven't been there, or do you want to go back to the Cracked Mug?
The
I feel
Crown
like the
Dragon
Cracked
sounds.
Mug is where you go to plan some dodgy shit.
Yeah,
It
let's
sounds
go
like
plan
we're-
some dodgy shit.
And we're planning some dodgy shit.
Okay, you're going back to the Cracked Mug.
Yes.
Over yeah.
Okay.
What's up, wench?
God,
God.
damn it. Please kick us out. Please kick us out.
Oh my god!
Please just kick them out.
You head into the Cracked Mug, and you're greeted by Hilga, and she says, "Oh, it's the Thick Milk Lady and her friends. Welcome back."
I appreciate you. I really do.
Is she holding a jar?
Yes. In fact, she
glass
has
of
one.
thick milk ready?
She hands it. She
At the ready.
This one's on the house for you, young lady. Can I get anything for anyone else?
Did you get any mushrooms yet?
Bectiona's eyes are just sparkling. She's like, I got a treasure.
Hilga pretends to not hear that, and she continues listening.
Half elves get no respect around here.
May I have a plate of your finest fish for me and my weasel?
Oh, yes, I will absolutely do that. How many fish would you like?
4.
4. Okay, great.
You don't have to cook them. Raw is fine.
Oh, okay. And anyone else?
I'll just take a beer.
Beer, okay.
Would they have anything?
I have an ale as well.
What would be the closest thing to like a soda water? That would be
Water.
Water with raw fish in it.
Oh.
She takes a straw into a glass of water and blows bubbles into it.
Yeah, I don't see anything. The Nana, nope. Yeah, I don't. She doesn't have anything like that.
Is there anything non-alcoholic?
I got coffee. I've got Goodberry wine, but it's non-alcoholic.
Oh, let's go with the coffee. Timot's a coffee man.
Okay.
Look at him.
Yeah. Change
needs
my
a
ale
coffee.
to a coffee as well, please, Hilga.
Oh, okay. Yes, coming right up.
Nothing better than a coffee with my pipe.
Okay. And
I'm gonna take a mug of ale and a plate of cheese.
oh, yes. Yes.
Your finest charcuterie board, my lady.
One wheel of cheese, please.
Yeah.
Gus needs to load up, you know.
Aw. Okay, she goes out back. You guys find yourself a table. The place is pretty busy tonight. You see quite a few people. You even see a group of 3 younger men in a corner. Looks like they're celebrating one of theirs birthday. And Yeah, the place is pretty packing tonight.
Okay.
Let's find the. Oh, sorry. Go
Or
on.
I should say today. It's not night. Sorry.
Yeah. Is there a quieter corner of
Yes.
the
You read my
bar
mind, Timmy.
where there
That's
is
what I was just gonna say.
less people?
You do. There is one sort of deeper into the room. It is a little bit away. So there is one man sitting near you. It looks like he's sitting alone. He's sort of rugged looking, and he's got a patch over his eye. Bearded fella, human. He appears to be nursing a drink. He's looking around.
Can
I trust this guy.
Implicitly.
Let's
Someone
Aragorn, son of Aragorn.
Someone should use
not
their
touch
charm to send him somewhere else.
Or we just
We're just gonna cast spells on strangers right off the rip.
Or I meant like their female-ish or
Fireball.
boyish charm.
roll initiative right now.
You old man, let's go.
or we could just, buy his
Could
loyalty.
just talk
Talk
quietly.
to him, talk quietly.
Yeah, we can just.
Oh, hold on. I got an idea.
Oh God.
Let me cast message on him.
Why?
And he won't know where it's coming from, and I'll tell him there's someone waiting for him outside.
Okay.
And he'll walk away.
Okay, so can you tell me exactly what you say to him?
I say, in a very mysterious way.
Oh no! Have you seen this guy? He's a mysterious
Okay.
guy himself.
Now, have you read how to cast message?
It says, you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
He's gonna talk back to him.
He doesn't know it's me though. Like
Okay.
if I'm hiding, like
Are you
hidden behind
Do you have
people.
a cloak of invisibility or something?
No, I'm crowded in the crowd, so he can't really point me out, and I just kind of like sneakily point my finger at him over my little
Right.
arm.
Okay, can you make a
Chris.
stealth check?
Hey Chris, let me ask you this question: do you have? And I don't want to play your character for you, but I just want to remind you, you do have meta magics. I don't remember which ones you took,
I don't think there are anything like for that.
but there's one called Subtle Cast.
I don't have that one now.
Okay, then never mind.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth.
Oh God.
Okay, and what are you saying to him again exactly?
I was just gonna whisper to him in a very sneaky and ominous voice. What do we know this person's name?
We know
Never met him.
Stranger at the table.
him. Send him a message.
What are you just all knowing now?
Does anybody
Maybe.
know this guy's name? Maybe Chris, maybe you should guess his name.
Anyway, I
Guess
say
his
to
name.
him,
Do it.
Father.
Very ominous.
Is that all you say?
Very, very strange and ominous.
Father, I have been looking for you. I'm outside. Come and find me, Father. Father, I need you, Father.
Okay.
Ugh.
After you say that, you sort of see him just sort of straighten his back, and then you hear whispered back to you, "Sorry, fella, I'm not really into that." And he turns it back to you.
Oh, not even a persuasion roll?
Wow.
Oh my God.
And
And
he's making singular eye contact with you right now.
I notice he's making eye contact with me. And I look around like, what? What do you mean, man? What are you talking about?
Are you talking directly to him now? Because message is over.
Yes. I just look at him. I look at him all confused, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro?
I hate it.
I was just sitting here minding my own business.
What's funny is that none of us know what the interaction has been.
No.
We literally, from our
Not
perspective,
looking.
we just saw Theodolin point at this guy, and now they're just staring at each other.
And it's about this time Helga shows up. She hands you guys all your. She puts down a platter of fish in front of you, Torque, and serves everyone else their drinks. And she has the cheese into nice, tiny little cubes.
Yeah.
Good variety. Little surprising variety for what you would typically expect here at at a tavern that looks like this. You could tell she's working very hard.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help y'all with?
What do you know about the Shifty Shack?
Oh, Shifty Shack. Okay. Can everyone roll perception?
Perception?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Perception.
Oh!
Okay.
Baby!
Theodolin. Okay, Theodolin and Timmet, you both notice the man who Theodolin just pointed at sort of straighten up when you guys mentioned the Shifty Shack. You just notice he sort of reacts. Okay. But Hilga's like, Shifty Shack. I mean, a lot of people who hang out here also hang out at the Shifty Shack. It's not really my cup of tea. Every bit of money that I get goes back into this place. But if you're looking to test your fortunes, that might be a place you'd be interested in. But I have heard that in the past month or so that there's been some new management. So be careful. That's all I can say about that.
All right.
So she leaves you guys to your food, and she goes to help other patrons.
All right. So Timot's going to look around at everyone and be like, and very quietly say, all right, guys, I think that fellow over there with the eye patch kind of perked up when we mentioned the Shifty Shack, so he might be a purveyor of that place. I mean, they said it's pretty shifty, and he looks very shifty.
I want to talk to him.
Oh God.
Can I slap him with guidance before he goes?
Yeah. What? Remind me what guidance does again.
It just gives him a better chance at the roll with an plus D4, I think.
Okay. Is it like a spell that you have to like do some type of hand wave or?
It's vocal.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead.
There you go.
And it lasts up to 1 minute, and you have to concentrate. Okay.
Yeah. I will concentrate while drinking my frothy milk.
Okay. Cool. Taz. So how do you approach?
I just I walk up to his table and I say, "Hey, stranger, you mind if I have a seat?"
Yeah. Is this? Are you looking for the same thing your buddy was?
I'm not that kind of guy. We bring him along with us, but he's one of those people that we just kind of feel bad for him, so he's like with us,
Oh my.
Sure, have a seat.
All right. I sit down with him and I call. What's her name? The bartender.
Hilga.
Hilga.
Hilga. I call her up and I say, "Get this guy another round."
Oh yeah, absolutely. She disappears back and brings him another round of what he had. Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, sir.
No problem. So, what do you know about this Shifty Shack place?
Oh, what makes you interested in that?
I lean into him real close and I say, "We hear there's some shady stuff going on at the shack."
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a place where one could find themselves and, depending on who they are, find a good time or, I don't know, maybe find themselves some trouble.
I'm gonna cut straight to the point here, Jack.
Is it cool if I call you Jack?
How
Is
do
it
you
cool
know
if
my
I call
name?
you Jack? I'm a you just look like a Jack. I don't know.
Make a
I whisper.
make an
"Hi,
insight
Jack."
check.
Oh God. Mine is like taking forever to roll, just so you know. I don't
Okay.
know
Do you have
why.
the hardware
Oh yeah,
acceleration
you gotta
on?
turn. Yeah, you gotta turn that on.
What's that?
The Chrome setting. Just search acceleration.
Insight?
Continue. Go ahead.
Sorry, now I'm turning on hardware acceleration.
Okay.
But yeah, we have some interest in finding some, let's say, hidden goods in the shack.
Okay.
And you look like
God.
you look like
Oh,
you look like the kind of guy who
This
would
is
be
gonna
up
go
for some
well.
trouble.
I'll tell you what. You sat at the right table, young man.
I knew it just by looking at you, brother.
I may know a thing or two, but I gotta say my pocket's kind of empty right now.
Well, I mean, if you come with us and you help us stir the place up a little bit, then maybe we can shake some gold your way.
I don't know about that. My eye, it ain't what it used to be. It's I don't like to get myself in the middle of dangerous situations, but I may know some information that might help you out.
What's the price?
Let's say 100 gold.
I think that's a fair price to pay for this.
He puts out his hand with a little pouch, and you hand him 100 gold. I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go ahead and subtract that from your inventory.
Oh my God.
Since you perked up when we were talking to Hilga, are we able to hear this conversation happening currently?
I think we're close enough to the table, probably.
Yeah, I think you get the gist of what they're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. So I happen to know that the lower area, you need a special key to get in there.
All right.
One that only the owner of the place has, or the head of the guard inside. It's one of her thugs. It's Mawin has it. So
at this point, Timit has been listening in, and he nudges Theodolin and said, "Hey, can you send a message to Taz and see if he can ask how he got this information?"
Okay.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
what is message? Cantrip or what is it?
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
I point my finger under the table at Taz so no one can see, and I say, "Hey, ask this dude how he figured all this out, how he knows this information."
Can you make a stealth check? I mean, if you guys can hear him, he might be able to hear you. So say.
So we can't hear the message.
No one else can hear a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
the only people that can hear message is the
intended
caster,
recipient.
the caster, and the recipient.
But we could hear Tim
you could hear.
asking.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh, I need the roll stealth.
No. Hold on. One second.
Who's
Okay.
rolling stealth?
No, hold on. One second.
Okay.
I just need to clarify this. Okay. So the person you're hearing is the only one that can hear the magical portion of it, but you still have to say the message, correct? You still have to say the message and point. Like you're not like
The target and only the target hears the message, and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
So it's like a.
So
It's
are
only-
so you're thinking it?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, I think yes. The answer is he's thinking it.
Okay. So it's not like you're actually
it's-
whispering and then the magic is, carrying it to that person. Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you
Okay.
do
It's
you
like a telepathic message.
do you want me to display
No,
it in the
don't-
thing?
Yeah, if you could, but yeah, you don't roll stealth for this one. Okay. Because your finger's under the table, so you can't see it. So, you point your finger and whisper a message. See, that's the thing. It says you whisper a message.
He might see
But
us
it
like
says,
mouth
that-
but it
moving.
says
throws
the
me off
target
is-
and only the target hears
Yeah.
the message.
But this is what when I read this is what I think of. Okay, so you're standing there in a group and you point and whisper at someone. Okay, so the people can like hear you quote unquote cast the spell. Okay, and then
Well,
the message travels, and it doesn't matter how many other people it travels through, unless they can hear you actually whispering it, like actually whispering it, they won't hear the the magical portion of the message. That's when I read it. That's how I read it. Does anybody else think I'm wrong?
I mean, you're the
I don't-
DM. You have the
but-
have the discretion.
yeah, you are the DM, but what's the magical portion? That's all magic. If I'm all
Yeah, but
I do is
When
point
you
my
cast,
finger.
like casting a spell, like you
It
still
does have
say
a
it.
vocal. It does have a
Yeah,
vocal
see, it says
component.
it says a vocal. Yeah,
Um,
like you-
but one thing this dude is currently having a conversation with Taz. I think that's
yeah.
what
Okay, for this one,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna see what after the session, I'll get a hard answer for you because I want to go by what the actual answer is. So for this one, you don't have to roll stealth. Don't worry about it.
I will say Reddit has the same concerns that we do, and everyone kind of sides with what Doug is saying.
I mean, Doug, you are the DM. You have the ultimate.
Well,
say.
no, yeah. For right now, we'll go with this, but yeah, I'll further look into it. But for this one, I think Chris is right. This guy's having a conversation. Your point under the table. There's no way he could see that, and you whisper it. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now it's up to Taz whether he, what he does with it.
So where'd you come across all this helpful info?
Oh, I'm a man who likes to roll some dice. So, I've been in and out, and I make friends.
All right. What do you know about getting to the high rollers table in there?
Oh, you gotta flash some serious coin to get in there. And also you gotta know someone. So, make some friends.
Is there a specific person who we would have to know, or are we just kind of, going there?
No, maybe, if there's someone in particular who frequents that area a lot, you just got to make friends. It's not invite only. If you got enough coin, you can make it in there, but you may have a little extra scrutiny if you were trying to do something illicit. It might be a little bit harder.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I know about that. So he finishes the drink you bought him, and he begins to stand up. Anything you want to say to him before he heads out?
I stand up and I shake his hand and I say, "Well, we've made good friends today."
Oh, yeah, you're right, sir. Go ahead and roll insight.
Oh no. It's still taking a minute. I think I have to relaunch Chrome after this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
You trust this man with your full heart. So, yeah, he leaves.
Cool.
You have a new best friend. So.
Wait,
As he leaves, I whisper, "Bye, Jack."
but didn't we just pay him to help us, go with us, and help us? Why is he
I think
leaving?
we paid him
paid
for
him
the
for
information.
information.
For the information, that was it.
We did not pay him for
I
information. I would like to preface that.
Yeah,
And,
that was cool.
That was all Taz.
It's my new friend. Small price to pay.
Out of character, Timothy. Not Timothy. Mark is just like, this guy's absolutely going to double cross us. But in character, Timothy's just a little weary. Not enough to make a roll for it.
Ravenna is brooding from what she heard in the conversation because it's 100% not what she would have done.
Yeah, well, she didn't do it.
Ravina or Timothy recognize that guy at all?
No.
Okay. I was just seeing if it was that same guy that we swindled the other day.
That would have been unfortunate.
That would have been very unfortunate.
So Torque was very engrossed in his fish and did not listen to the conversation at all. So, Taz, care to share with us how that conversation went?
Well, I think that I just made a lifelong friend, if I do say so myself, first of all.
That's amazing.
Timothy's
Yeah,
gonna run
yeah.
super quick.
Yeah, so Shifty Shack is pretty shifty, and we're gonna have to. I think our best plan of attack here is to try to get in with the high rollers.
There's no way to get into the luge.
I disagree.
I thought about that, Icy.
I don't think it was going to save him either way. With his 5 and a 0. Or 1.
Yeah, well, it got me to 9 and 6, or 9 and 5 at the best.
9 and still 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys put up the map that Soba drew for you. And do you guys want to plan figure out your plan of attack?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Let's not all be together.
I have an idea.
Okay, I was gonna go with his idea. I think we should split up. However, I want to hear your high rolling idea because I already disagree.
Well, I was gonna put you in the side door, you fucking bitch. What somebody has to say in the first place.
Oh,
Damn.
chill.
I didn't like you from the moment I met you.
Do you need me to
This
splash you with some
feels-
milk?
Your groping says otherwise,
Unnecessarily
sir.
At
hostile.
least I don't trust every single person who just looks at me.
I worry.
At least I don't distrust everybody that looks at me. You fucking why don't you just sit down
Icy,
and
roll
let
a
me
worry
talk?
check. Go ahead.
What's your
roll
plan? What's your plan, damn it?
I
So,
say that me and Vectiona try to get into the high rollers area, and we go in there and we gamble a bunch and try to make a little show of ourselves, and we can try to distract people, make everybody eyes on us, and then you guys can sneak in through the side door.
The
And,
employee
When you
I
were
do
talking
have-
with him, did you find out what the buy-in is for the high rollers table?
I think we can figure that part out.
Oh yeah.
I do have that
Okay.
dust of disappearance, so I can
and
make
I-
a couple of us invisible for a short period of time.
I
can
do have
make
these new
myself
magic
invisible
clothes
as
that'll make
well.
me look rich.
Interesting.
So
I
we
can
go in
cast-
and,
Just a
and we
woman of
look
the
like
Lord.
we know.
Okay. I will agree with the idea, but instead of us splitting up at first, why don't we all go in through the kitchen, and you and Vectiona are dressed up as nice as you possibly can, or wear costumes, whatever you're gonna do. And we try to find our contact. We get in through our contact, and our contact will escort the two of you to a table. We'll pay him off. He can escort you to a table. That way there's no questions going from the front door to the high rollers table. You guys are that VIP that you have a secret entrance.
Isn't our contact a chef?
Yeah.
He can escort people to seats?
Sure. Why not?
Maybe.
Shouldn't he be in
It's worth
the
a shot.
kitchen?
Well, he's in the kitchen, and maybe as he's escorting them, he's bringing a fresh platter of appetizers. Something delicious for the table.
Does this place not have waiters?
He is
I mean,
the
if
waiter.
the food's good enough and you're rich enough, you want to meet the chef.
That's fair.
I know a little
Trying to think
something
of all
about fine
issues we
dining.
could run into here, pals.
Okay, if we don't all go in through the kitchen, how are they going to get to the high rollers table?
I would like to point out one. I would like to point out one thing. It seems that our reputation as a group of good people has preceded us everywhere we've gone. I think all 6 of us showing up to a shifty place together might not be the best idea. So maybe we don't all travel to the kitchen together to meet this man.
Agreed.
Okay.
That's it. You guys seem to have the rest under control. And me and Sliver just dig into some fish.
I say we go with your plan, except me and Vectiona walk through the front, and we act like we own the place off the rip. And, maybe sit down, play a couple games in the front, and then you guys come in from the back, or our contact comes in from the back and is like, "What are you doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, just, playing with the people's people." And he's like, get in the back. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Interesting.
I can definitely play along if that's what's necessary.
I think that's a good plan.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
What?
Respectfully, what are we doing with Torque? He's a giant ass turtle. He can't exactly see.
He can be like a
Into
main
the
course
basement.
that we ask for.
Oh no.
He can be under one of those large dinner plates carts.
Are we doing the dinner plate cart thing?
I think we're doing the dinner plate cart thing.
I love the thought. This dinner cart will need to be reinforced as I weigh just under 1,000 pounds.
See,
How
but you're
about
not gonna
we put
actually
a
be
tablecloth on Torque.
right. You're not gonna actually be like.
Okay, so we're back. Have you guys determined your
Plan of action?
yes, plan of action?
I think we're ready to go.
We're in the midst of.
Let's
Planning?
do it. Let's do a quick recap real quick, just so we know that we're all on the same exact page.
All right, I'm gonna come in the front, dressed like a fancy motherfucker, and Vectiona and Torque are gonna be with me
Hired hands, if you will.
as my hired hands. You guys are all gonna go to the side door and try to find our cook guy.
Yes.
We're gonna try to get cook guy to get us into the high rollers table. Once we get to the high rollers table, then I'll make some distractions and, kind of get everybody's eyes on me while you guys work to find the key, which will either be on a guard or on the owner of the place.
Okay.
So if the owner's there, then you'll have to find her, or whatever.
Do we know what the owner looks like?
No.
Okay.
I think that like once we like start, it'll probably become pretty apparent who like the owner is. Either everybody's going to be like talking to her, or maybe she comes in like when she hears that we're having some good games, something like that. Like
Do you know that it's a woman?
Well, you said it was a woman.
You
when
said it was a her.
Oh,
Jack.
okay.
Jack said her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
And just to clarify, our objective is to obtain the red crested ring, as well as any other items we can procure from the lockers at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll have to go. I mean, yeah, we can ransack the lockers and we can ransack the basement.
Whatever other goodies we can get our hands on.
And I think we want to be pretty clear up front that we're going to try to do this without fighting anyone as best we can, right?
We'll try our best.
Right, gang?
Sure.
Unless we challenge someone to an arm wrestle, which that will be Torquestrap.
Oh, good. I do have those. Okay, excellent.
Okay, so are you guys ready to go?
We
Let's do
will.
it.
We will do our best. However, if it's between me and a guard in the basement, I'm not putting a blade entirely out of the realm of possibility.
No, I mean, absolutely. But like, maybe let's try a little bit.
Okay, so you
Maybe
guys
copy this happen.
make your way over to the Shifty Shack.
Okay.
As you get closer to where it is, you notice that the quality of the area maybe goes down a little bit. Definitely feel like you're getting a little shiftier, even just by getting closer to it. You approach the building. It's a black wooden building. Looks like it used to be quite nice. You can tell when it was built that it was a very attractive building, but it is seen a lot of wear and tear. You see the front doors, and you see people going in and out. Can everyone roll perception?
Yes, sir.
Oh, baby, I'm excited to see what I rolled.
Oh.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch.
So, a few of you are able to see, everyone above Icy is able to see someone who appears to be a waiter around the right side of the building, having a smoke.
Maybe he knows who. Maybe he knows Lyndon. Oh, is it a he or she?
It looks to be a male elf.
A male elf. Okay. Timot's going to go up to the male elf and be like, "Hi, excuse me, do you know Lyndon? I'm looking for a Lyndon."
And just to be clear, is anyone going with Timid? Where is everyone else at this time?
Staying back. Out of sight.
I'm following Taz.
Okay.
So it's only Timid approaching?
I guess. Yep, it's only Timid approaching.
Okay, and what did you ask again?
I said, "Do you know Lyndon?"
Yeah, what of it?
I'm just looking to see if I can't talk to him. Is all.
You a friend of his or something?
Yeah, something like that. We have a mutual acquaintance.
Okay. Who can I tell him is looking for him?
Let's see. Let me look at my notes real quick. Tell him Soba has something for him.
Okay, I'll let him know. He finishes his smoke, throws it on the ground, stamps it out, heads back inside. If no one does anything, after about a minute or two, you see a young man come out. He's dressed pretty nice, and he approaches. And I'm Lyndon. I heard you're asking for me.
We were sent here by Soba, and she said that you might be able to help us with something.
Oh shit, Soba. Okay. What do you need this time?
Well, we just need to make sure that our friends can get into the high roller section.
That's all?
That's all we need, is just to make sure that we can get 3 of us into the high roller section, and then you don't have to do anything else from there.
Okay,
And then
well,
Timot's gonna look back to make sure that he didn't miss anything information-wise to give Lyndon. Nobody? Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, you got
I
it.
think you nailed it.
I mean, as long as you got the gold, it'll be no problem to get you in there.
Really? Can you get so, and they can just go in through the front door for the high roller section, right? If they have the gold?
Well, I mean, they'd have to. I can get them into the high roller section, but they gotta have the gold.
Oh, perfect. Do you know how much gold usually it's needed to get in the high roller section?
You gotta get about 1,000 gold pieces to get a seat back there.
I don't think that'll be a problem. All right. So Timot's going to relay that information to everybody else who seemed to be standing back a little bit. And 3 of us will, and the rest of us will.
How do you relay it to them?
He's literally going to walk back and tell them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So, as you start to walk away, like, he stops you and says, "How do I know who it is?"
I mean, they're not that far away.
We could come up with a code word.
Oh, yeah, we can come up. Okay, so they will say pumpernickel.
This is gonna be fun.
Are you trying to get me? Are you trying to get me killed?
What do you mean? Is pumpernickel a common code word?
So I'm just supposed to hang out, wait for someone to yell out pumpernickel, and then I'm supposed to walk over to that person and escort them into the high rollers lounge.
All right.
I finger point message at Timmit and say, "Tell him we're gonna order pumpernickel."
Well, and the people that order pumpernickel will be the people that need to be in the high roller section.
Oh my god!
Do you understand that this is a terrible idea?
Oh my fucking god.
All right. Ravenna is looking over to see that this conversation is not
So
planned.
at this point, Lyndon just walks over to the rest of the group.
Thank God.
I don't know why nobody walked over before.
Well, some of us
You
didn't
could
see
see
him.
the people that we were with. I don't know why he was like, "How do I know which one it is?" It's 3 of the people that you can see.
Oh,
That question, because I was like, he can see them.
Lyndon didn't know you were with them.
yeah.
I mean, he watched me walk over from the other 3 people.
You were standing there.
You were here. You showed up before Lyndon walked out.
Yeah, you're right.
God, Jesus.
I
All right,
was
here,
honestly
I'll
gonna
just
roll with
show you
pumpernickel.
who
I
you're
was
going
so
to
ready
fucking
for it.
see. Here, it's these people. There.
Oh my god.
Timid doesn't have a concept of time. He doesn't know when people show up.
And what are the rest of you doing?
All right.
Getting ready. Getting ready.
The rest of us will take care of ourselves. If you could just leave this back door open, that'd be great.
Hold on.
What's up?
What more can you tell us about this place? Are you cordial with Moen? Is that his name?
Yeah, I know Bowen. He keeps an eye on the place around here.
What's he look like?
He's a big gruff guy. He has a big scraggly beard. He I don't know, has an eye patch.
Oh.
Knew it. Okay. And do you happen to know who the owner of this place is?
Yeah, it's some new chick. She's known as the Raven. I don't know her real name.
What does she look like?
A bird, I think.
She's she's an elven lass. She's got like red hair. Yeah, I don't know. She shoots a bow or something. I don't know.
Does she have a key on her?
What exactly are you guys trying to do?
This is incredible roleplay.
Oh my god. You timid.
We were just sitting by. Listen. All right, I'm just having a conversation with the friend, and I'm curious. I have a liking for keys. That's all. I want to see a fancy key.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've seen her with a key.
Ooh.
New friend Lyndon, you will be helping me and my two friends here, Taz and Vectiona, get into the high roller table because we have to get in there and get something. Can
Okay.
we get moving?
Yeah, we can do
Because
that.
I'm ready to make some new friends.
Make sure you each have 1,000 gold, and I can get you in.
Easy.
I go back to the group. I don't have 1,000 gold.
Okay, Timmit will give him what gold he has, which is 166 gold. I will let you borrow 166 gold.
Vecchi,
Okay.
how much gold you got?
500.
How do I have so much more gold than everybody?
Because you
Throw
sold
gold at
everything
people.
and
Because
didn't
you
give
sold it and
anybody
then
money.
didn't give me and Vectiona any of the money. You just kept it for yourself.
It's true.
What? I didn't sell anything except my boots that I found. Son of a bitch.
Mhm.
I have 659 gold.
How much
We'll
do you
make it.
have, Taz?
We'll make it work.
How much
1,700.
do you have?
Oh, that's plenty to get everyone in.
Well, technically, you guys don't need to have a seat, right? You're not playing. You're just hired hands for Taz. We only need
Yeah,
to pay
you guys
for
will
one
just follow.
seat.
You guys will just follow me.
Oh,
I don't think they'll let you in if you don't have 1,000 gold.
Oh, they'll let us in.
Good luck with that.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's just do it.
They'll let us in.
This
I
is
guarantee
gonna
it.
work out so. This is
Yeah,
a flawless plan, everyone. Break. Let's go do it. Go team, go.
Okay,
Okay.
so who is going to enter the front door?
Me.
Me
Team A is going to
and Vectiona.
Okay,
Team A.
you guys
Yeah.
approach the front door, and
Gold
as
team's going to
you,
the side door.
As you go through the front doors, you see the place is fairly empty. You see 4 tables inside. Only one of them has a poker game going. There's 3 people sitting at it. Three humans, 2 males, 1 woman. There's 3 other tables. One of them has dice at it that you can sit at, and the other 2 tables are poker tables as well. There are people going in and out of the kitchen, in and out the door. In the map here, you see where the food is. There's a door that goes into the food area, then there's a door that goes into the high roller area. So, you see, wait staff going in and out of the food area, and periodically you see maybe someone come. As you're walking in, you see someone walking out of the high rollers area and out the door. So, what would you like to do? Are you going to take a seat somewhere? How would you like to proceed?
Well, right before I walk into the door, I lean into my armor and I whisper the magic words, "Mommy Milkers." And
Oh my god.
my armor turns into a beautiful outfit of gold lace and gold and white and a little trim of purple in it, and I just look rich as shit.
Okay, good. Okay. And as you guys walk in, well, do you take a seat at the table with the other people, or do you take your own table?
We sit with the other people.
Okay, and I'm assuming Vecthiona and Torg you follow?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be to his left side, so Torque can be to his right.
Okay.
Which table are they at?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
You guys take... Okay, so are you guys, like, standing and guarding him, or are you taking a seat, too, and playing cards?
I am not
guarding.
taking a seat.
Okay.
Can I don't want to be, like, right by the table.
Okay.
I'd like to kind of, like, be leaned up against, like, the wall, looking at him. Just kind of watching. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, you post up there. Vecthiona, you notice you get a few dirty looks from the people sitting at the table. And Torque, when they look at you, they definitely look bewildered. You definitely notice that people are watching you. He waves, like, happily.
He notices the dirty looks, but he just says, luck be with thee.
Okay, so as Taz is sitting down, he starts playing some cards. B Squad, what are you, how do you proceed?
I think you meant gold team.
Gold team, sorry.
Oh my
God.
God.
Gold team.
Team A and gold team.
Oh boy.
So we are by the back door, and Timid has the disappearing dust, and Timid's gonna say, okay, so once we use this, it's one and done, and it'll work for a certain amount of time.
Well, you save that, I can cast invisibility on myself, and it'll last an hour.
Yes, but the rest of us need to be invisible too.
I can also cast invisibility on you guys.
It's a concentration spell. You can only cast it on one person.
Oh, then I can only... And then I won't... You
guys don't need to cast anything to get in the door. Instead, we probably should use it to get out.
All right. I mean, this is a staff-only entrance.
Well, I understand.
Good point.
Yes.
I understand that. However, Taz did say he was going to make a commotion at some point when they're playing. I have a listening cone. We can sit here and listen on the other side of this door, wait for the commotion, and then once everything is happening and the guards or staff go out to go see, we can slip behind them and go to the stairs.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
I would suggest we wait for that and then cast invisibility before coming in to be extra safe.
Okay,
You
but
can
you're
cast
the only
invisibility
one
on
who can do it on yourself.
Well, then you can use Timid's
I'm gonna sneak in.
dusty
I'm
stuff.
just gonna sneak in.
Right now?
No! Oh my god. When we decide to go in, I will use my sneak. I will just sneak in.
Okay. All right. I love this plan. Let's do it. All right. So we're gonna wait for the commotion.
Okay, we're going back to Team A. As Taz, you're sitting there playing some cards. Can you go ahead and make a... let's say... What would this be?
Probably performance.
Yeah, go ahead and do a performance.
Damn.
Plus 10.
Okay, yeah. You,
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
What?
wow.
How did you roll
All
a
my
1?
bonuses. I got a 17.
No, you
I
didn't
love
roll
this
a 1.
game. I guarantee I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, continue.
Can you make a deception check now?
It's the wrong room, motherfucker.
Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ,
You
the
can
rolls.
add 10 gold to your stack. You
Sick.
did very well at the table. Bluffed a few people, won a few hands. It's about that time that Lyndon comes out from the High Rollers area and says, "Oh, sir, what are you doing up here? I got a table for you in the back."
I decided I would warm up with my friends here at the poker table. Gotta warm up the fingers for the high rollers.
The three people at the table seem very impressed that they were sitting with someone of your caliber. And he begins to lead you into the back, but as he's leading you in, the guard stops you and says, pay up, it's at least 1,000 gold to get back here.
Is this gonna be like 1,000 gold in like chips?
Yeah, obviously.
All right, let's do it. 1,000 gold.
Okay, so go ahead and you hand him 1,000 gold, and you go ahead and walk on through. And as Vecthion and Torque approaches, he stops us. Yeah, you too.
These are my hired hands. I don't really go anywhere without them. They're not gonna play the game. Can they just kind of, be with me?
Man, I mean, it's not supposed to be like that. I mean, don't you know the rules? Have you been here before?
Oh yeah, I've been here 1,000 times, but I know Raven. We go way back. She'll be cool with them coming back. I'll slip you 10 gold, not say anything.
Make a bluff check.
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold
Deceive.
on. Okay, hold on. So, you're trying to. Make both a bluff check and a persuasion check.
So deception and persuasion.
Yeah.
Jesus. Trash roll.
No,
Performance,
persuasion.
not persuasion.
What did I do? Performance.
Performance.
Oh, my bad. No, it doesn't help.
Christ, your fucking rolls have been garbage all night. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. That doesn't add up. I'm gonna need the 1,000 gold. Or, I mean, maybe I can look another way if you. I mean, you're a rich guy, right? How about you slip me 50 gold?
Vecthion is just gonna give him the 50.
I'll tell you what. This is a place of chance, a place of gambling. I got a coin here in my pocket.
Oh.
Heads, they get in for free. Tails, I'll give you 500 gold.
Oh my God, Jesus! It's like an NPC insight roll.
Okay, 1 second.
That's such a big number, man. I mean, I guess you guys
how to do that.
mega rich.
Fuck, how do we do that? There we go. Oh fuck. He recognizes the coin, and I rolled a nat 20, by the way. Do you think I was born yesterday, fella? I think I know a coin of certainty when I see one. Yeah, it's gonna be 1,000 gold to get on through here.
Rip.
Boy, that did not go great for Tess. Oh my god!
I didn't think anybody could tell that it was that coin.
It's just an uncommon item, so
It's a wondrous item.
Yeah, but I mean, they exist. People know about them.
How about we just help you look the other way with that 50 you suggested before?
100 gold, and I'll let you through.
Deal.
Wow. The negotiator.
I mean,
You're really smart.
I just saved us 1,900 gold.
Yeah, she'll give him 100.
Okay. He takes it from somebody, so.
Yeah.
You can take it from me.
Okay.
Okay, he takes the 100 gold, puts it in his pocket, and he head nods Torque and Vecthion through.
Thank you, friend.
So you guys enter the whole high roller room. You see the room is packed. There are 4 tables back here as well. 1 dice table and 3 poker tables. 2 of the poker tables at the top are completely full, and you can tell they are playing super high stakes. The bottom right is another poker table that has a couple empty spots. It looks like that's where the 1,000 golders are sitting. And the dice table, only one person is sitting at. It looks like he's waiting for someone to play with him.
Let's go play
Okay.
dice.
Torque grabs Taz. Friend, I think you need to make your move. Maybe you could accuse him of something at the dice table.
Okay.
So you sit down, and the guy sort of perks up. Says, "Oh, hey, you're looking for a little game here, fella?"
Oh, I love to play games. Let's get into it.
Oh, okay. The name's Ramen. What's your name, sir?
My name's Taz. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Taz. Oh, okay. Let's. I assume you know how to play.
No, this is my first time playing dice. Actually, I just saw you sitting here by yourself. I decided,
Okay.
what's a friendly wager?
He begins to explain the rules to you. That's fairly simple. I won't bore you with the details, but you pick it up fairly quick. And looks like he's betting in 50 gold at a time.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Just roll a d20.
Yep, this is luck, baby.
Sick.
Oh my fucking god, Taz.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What are your rolls today?
Would you just let me play the game?
So,
Oh my god.
Oh man. Let's do it again.
Yeah, go ahead and let's do 5 rolls.
5 rolls.
Yep. Okay. So 1, 5, 5. 10, 10, 10. Okay. So after 6 hands, you break even with him. You are sort of on a hot streak right now. Would you like to continue, or would you like to make your move?
Let's play a couple more.
Okay, before you roll, he says, "Hey, let's bump it up a little, fella. How about maybe 200 a roll?"
Let's do it. I'm in for the
You
win.
should have Lady Luck blow on your dice.
No.
Okay. This time he picks up the dice and he rolls. Okay. The first one's a loss for you. Would you like to roll again?
How do you know it's a loss for me?
Because I told you it's a loss.
Okay. Yeah, so roll again.
Okay. Second one. The second one is a loss for you as well.
All right, buddy. Let's go in. One more.
Okay. The third one is a loss as well.
Oh.
Can I be skeevy?
You can do
what
whatever
mean
you
by
want.
It's casting thaumaturgy to blow like a small wind to the dice and roll it into a different number.
Jesus. Can you post what thaumaturgy? Because
I
I
think
want
they
to.
would probably know if you cast.
Yeah,
thaumaturgy.
I feel like. Yeah. Let's read
just-
the spell before you do that.
It's a little bit visual.
Oh, that's a vocal. You use
Vocal. So yeah, like she can just whisper it.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
No. Oh no.
Oh my god.
No! What are these rolls?
Okay. So not only do you lose the roll, but our boy Ramen notices Vecthiona trying to swindle him. And he stands up and yells,
Oh,
"What is the meaning of this?"
Oh, devil child. And then she just kind of like shrugs.
I don't even know why they let your kind in.
Listen, buddy, this game is between you and me. I say we go
what I
double.
thought. That's what I thought it was until she got involved.
You know what? You're right. This is a man's game. And you know what 2 men need to do? Double or nothing drinking contest right now.
What?
I don't think I like the sound of this, and he punches you.
Ah! I'm coming in. I want to. As soon as I see him get pushed, Torque's gonna come up and he's gonna headbutt Ramen.
Okay. You hit him square on the head. He falls to the ground, and the sort of you can call them guards, but I mean they're more like thugs who are sort of keeping watch. They go in, and other people sort of join the fight. You guys you're definitely causing a distraction. So let's go back to Gold Team here. Or what was it? Is that what you guys were, Team Gold?
Yeah,
Or-
Gold Team.
Gold team.
Yeah, Gold Team. Okay. So while Team A is in the middle of a fight, Gold Team, what would you like to do?
I guess
Well-
we could sneak in.
Yeah, I think this
Theo,
is when
did you
we
want to turn
are
invisible?
listening with the listening cone and hear that
Yeah.
all hell is breaking loose at this current point in time.
Theodolin was gonna ask Ravenna if can hear what's going on inside. I'm getting anxious out here. I'm getting bored.
Yes, it doesn't sound like it's going necessarily according to plan, but a distraction is currently happening. It just sounds a little aggressive, but now I think it's our opportunity to get in there.
Well, I'll take a distraction of any kind, I suppose. Then I cast invisibility.
Timot's gonna turn his armor
Wild
on.
magic.
Yep, I'm already on the click, but thank you. Not today. Dude, I know it's only happened once for me. It's so sad.
Okay, so Theodolin's invisible. Timid, are you? What's up with you?
I think I'm just gonna sneak in with Ravina.
Okay, so you guys both sneak into the door. You can you see a couple people in the kitchen. Looks like they're working. They definitely give you an odd look because it doesn't appear that you are in uniform. So, what would you like to do? You are in the kitchen now.
Let's
How
see
many
here.
people are working?
There's 4 people in here. 2 waitstaff, 2 cooks.
I am gonna look up at one of the wait staff right in front of me, and I'm just gonna put. You said there's 4 people.
Yep.
I'm gonna put 8 gold on the counter, and just look at them and be like, "Ask Lyndon, just ask Lyndon," and just try and sneak on by.
The man looks at you for a second, sort of tilts his head, slowly reaches for the gold and puts it into his pocket, and turns around.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, so are you guys gonna leave the kitchen?
Let's
Let's
try and find this secret entrance.
Oh well, first we gotta find the key.
Wait, I thought
Well,
the key's in the secret entrance, is it not?
No, the
The-
key is with the boss lady.
wait.
But isn't she in the secret entrance?
I thought the key was only to like the goods area in the basement. Can we not get into the basement at all without
yeah, I thought
the key?
we could get
Not
to the
without
basement.
the key.
Oh, the key's for the
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
basement. I thought it was
yeah.
for a room in the basement.
I did too.
No, it's for
all
the
right.
basement. Alright, so I think we should just go into the. I'll let Ravina lead the way. But I think we should just go look for Raven. and try to get that key.
I can.
Okay, can we pop our head just above the kitchen? Like, is it completely closed off to the room where everybody else is in the high rollers room?
Yes, the door that leads out. Here, let me draw it on. So this is the door that leads out into this area, and then this is the door to the high roller.
Okay.
This
there's no
area, this open area where you're leading into, it's got like various storage. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, since I'm invisible, I can sneak in
ahead.
first and make sure it's clear.
Okay.
So
You head on in.
I'll sneakily sneak through the door, quietly as can be.
Okay. You notice some guards come out of the lounge area, along with a couple of the patrons after hearing the commotion, and you see them going into the high rollers area. And you notice one of them has an eye patch. However, it is not the man that you saw in the inn.
Oh,
Interesting.
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 That could be that Mogan guy. Well, so they've all gone into the high rollers area.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll whisper to Ravenna and to Timit. Hey guys, the coast is clear. Let's go.
Okay. Timit is going to follow that voice and head into that room.
Okay, you're in the storage area. It would be very easy to hide in here because it is, a lot of boxes and stuff. It appears that there's no one in the room now. Now, keep in mind they may have been people here that have just been drawn to the high rollers area. So I'm not saying it's an abandoned area, but as of now, there's no people in there.
Okay. How big is this area that we're in?
I would say probably, I don't know, it's fairly large, 40, maybe 50 by 50 feet.
50 by 50 feet? Okay. Timit is going to cast Detect Magic. And by cast Detect Magic, I mean he's going to take out his little magic detecting goggles, turn those bad boys on, and have a little look-see-do.
Okay. And basically anything that's magic will be pointed out to you?
Any magic item within 30 feet, I can sense it, and I can use an action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and then the spell can penetrate most barriers.
Okay.
But is blocked by yada yada yada.
You
yada,
notice
yada,
magic coming from this area.
From the stairs, and
well, you don't see stairs. Remember,
Okay.
he told you
from
that
where
it was...
the stairs were told to me
Yes.
to be.
Yes.
Okay. Do I notice any magic coming from the locker room, or from where I was told the locker room was?
Hold on. Let me see. Can you see magic? Okay, most barriers, but is blocked by... Okay, no, you don't notice any magic.
Okay.
It looks... that room looks much better built than the rest of the building, though.
Interesting. Hey, Ravina, do you want to check out that locker room?
Potentially. They did say it was going to be heavily guarded, though, so I'm hesitant to go inside right now.
If only I knew where our invisible friend was.
Hey guys, I'm right here.
Oh, hey, can you check the door? Just check the door. Don't do anything else, and see if the locker room door. See what's up with that locker room door.
Yeah. Sure thing. Stay right here. I'll be right back.
And
So-
while waiting, Timit is just gonna be hiding behind some boxes. With
Just hiding behind a box.
In a box.
So I'll sneakily walk over to the lockers, even though I'm invisible, try and stay as silent as possible. And I'll approach the door very cautiously. And I'll look around. I'll do a triple check left and right. Look behind me. And then I'll put my hand on the doorknob and just see if it'll turn.
Just as you approach it, you see above the door You see a sign that says authorized personnel only. And the door, it's a large iron door. Looks extremely well made.
Gotcha. Does it have a handle? Is
Yes,
it
yes.
a barred door? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll try and turn the handle just to test my luck to see as quietly and slowly as I can, just to see if it's open.
Okay. As you place your hand on the knob, you feel a sharp pain into the palm of your hand.
Ah, it's booby trap.
Yes, the old booby trap.
You love me some boobies.
Does he see what caused the pain?
Yeah, the door was trapped.
Okay.
So was it like electricity, or was it like
You begin to feel woozy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, that's not
Oh
good.
god.
Not to be teacher.
Is he not invisible anymore?
You gave us homework. If invisibility is a concentration spell, he should make a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, yeah, good point.
And I
Okay.
think that's the difficulty is determined by
Okay,
how much.
just
damage
hypothetically.
he took.
If he were to go unconscious, he would not be invisible anymore, right?
Correct.
Hypothetically.
Correct.
Well,
That's correct. He would
Right,
drop
right, right.
concentration.
Okay, just
Yeah, 'cause I have-
hypothetically. Okay.
yeah, because I have to be.
You draw
focusing on
concentration.
Do you want me to do a check?
Yes, please.
What do you need? What do you need?
Constitution.
Constitution
throw.
saving throw. Okay.
Yes. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
You-
Sorry, Doug. Real quick, since he is casting invisibility, would I be able to see a faint aura around him with detect magic?
Sure.
Okay, so I can kind of see where Theodolin is at. Excellent.
Okay. You are feeling woozy. You can tell it's going to get worse.
So I have Fey ancestry, and it says magic can't put me to sleep. So is that what's happening to me?
That was one of the things that is happening to you. Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't be put to sleep by magic.
Well, okay, never mind. It's not magic. So yeah, don't worry
Okay.
about that.
All right.
Okay, I was about
Good.
to say if it was magic, I think I would have been able to see a faint aura around.
Yeah,
the
it's not
doorknob,
magic.
at least.
Good point. Good point. Good point. So it's just a booby trap with like some poison or something. All right. Well, I will cast Misty's Step and just get back to my comrades as quickly as possible in case anything happens to
Probably
me.
just walk.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll
It's
walk
a small,
over.
empty room. You
I'll
don't wanna
walk
waste a spell
over.
slot.
I'll walk over. I'll
The
walk
man
over.
wants to cast spells.
Okay. After your walk over, can you go ahead and roll another Constitution save?
Yeah.
Okay. You get slightly weaker, but you seem to be holding it together. You can tell it's going to get worse.
Oh boy.
Are you okay?
Probably not, guys. Something's not good is happening.
Something
know
bit
what.
me.
The door. Don't touch the door. Just don't touch the door. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You won't touch the door.
All right. If anything happens to me, it's the damn door's fault.
Okay. Is the door to the lounge?
I mean, just. I mean, I feel like your character would know you are poisoned right now. So
Yeah.
you're poisoned. So
Okay.
I don't think we have anything to help with that.
I don't think so.
I mean, do
either.
you tell them that you're poisoned?
Yeah. I'll tell. It feels like I'm poisoned, guys.
Okay. And he's
see.
still invisible right now, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He's holding on to it. Okay, with what little bit of strength you have left, can you open the door to the high rollers room while everyone is preoccupied and see if you can see either Moen or Raven? Are they in that room?
Do we know what Raven looks like?
She's got red hair.
She's an elf with red hair.
Okay.
Or a half elf with red
And
hair.
Moen has an eye patch.
And Moen has an eye patch.
Yes.
Is that all we know about him?
Yes.
All right. I'll see what I can do, guys. So
I'm very happy with how our heist is going so far.
I'm enjoying it.
I got a very good distraction, that's why.
I sneakily wander on over to the door, and I, crouch on down, and I slightly just push the door open a little bit.
Okay. You
Stick
see
my head in, even though I'm invisible, but just so no one notices the door moving.
Okay. You see Taz. He is in a headlock. One of the guards. You see Vectiona. You see Vectiona jump from on top of a table onto that guard's back, trying to free Taz. And you see Torque laying on top of 2 different guards. It's pandemonium there.
I cast message at Taz while he's in his headlock. And I say,
well,
good job, buddy.
1 second.
Oh, sorry.
Is message concentration?
Let me see.
Don't believe it is.
No, it is not.
Okay, go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I cast message on Taz, and I say, good job, buddy. Keep it up. Keep this distraction going as long as you can. We're gonna need some more time.
Okay, you roll a Constitution save again.
I'm blue in the face, but I give him a slight thumbs up.
Okay. You are holding on very well right now, but you can tell it's gonna get worse.
All right. Do I see in the commotion? Do I see the red-headed elf? I can't remember her name. And Moen.
You do not see any red-headed elves, but you do see a man with an eye patch. And again, it's not the same guy you have seen before.
Gotcha. Okay. So with what strength I have left, I'll walk back to Moat and Ravenna, and I'll tell them. I say, guys, Taz is getting beat up pretty good in there, but their distractions hold pretty well.
Right. I think.
I'm not feeling too hot though, so we should probably move this along.
Did you see Raven in there?
I did not, but I did
Well,
see
we
a guy
already-
with the eye patch that
We
kind
already
of.
knew he was in there. I don't know why we were looking to confirm he was.
I
in
don't
there.
know either, but
Go in.
yeah, but he's still in there, I guess.
So I
go in the
think
room, but we
Raven
don't
might
know
be in
where
the
he
lounge.
went after that. He could have left.
True. That's fair.
He's dying, Timo. Cut him some slack.
Let's check the lounge real quick to see if Raven's in the lounge.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I love the fact that Chris is doing all the work while poisoned.
I like that you guys put in all this
I told him to look
effort
at the
to
door.
sneak in here, and you guys are
I told him
standing
to look
right
at the
outside
door
the
and
kitchen.
touch it.
I don't think you guys have left the vicinity of. They're still looking at you from the fucking kitchen. Like, what are these fuckers doing?
Okay, Theodolin, you walk over to the lounge.
Yeah.
Does anyone join him?
There's a door in front of you. It's a ornately made wooden door. What do you do?
Can I check it to make sure there's no booby traps on this door as well? I'm very cautious now.
Yes. I believe that would be an investigation check. Does that sound right to everyone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, investigation check.
Oh, so close to a gnat!
Oh
So you don't see any traps.
Oh, God. Against my better judgment from my most recent mishap, I will reach out in my invisibility and I'll just slowly the door open again and just see what's inside.
The door opens and the room is empty. It's
All right. I breathe a
there's-
really big sigh of relief.
There's very nice chairs in there. I mean, this looks like the place where high rollers hang out.
But there's no raven red-headed elves in there.
You don't see anyone in there. No.
All right, I take a big, deep sigh of relief, and I scamper back over to my friends and say, all right, guys, there's nobody in that room. I'm going to die soon, so let's figure this out.
You're gonna die. I don't
Make
think
a
that's how poison
Constitution
works.
check, please. Constitution save.
Oh, it's just slowly getting worse.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Thank
What does
God for your
Dottie
roll.
force it out?
You're still holding on, baby. Okay. But it's gonna get worse.
Doug
Okay.
is saying that every time, but the DC's 1.
Yeah. What's going on right now? So, Team A, are you just continuing to fight? You do see all three of you notice the man with the eye patch come in.
Do I see like a key ring or anything on his pants?
You don't see a key visible. Not apparent. Let's just say that.
Okay.
You do see 2 patches on either side of him. Pouches, I mean.
2 pouches?
Yeah.
Can I
one on
cast-
his right and one on his left.
Can I cast Unseen Servant to check his pouches?
You are in a headlock.
Can I do it anyway?
No.
My question next is this just like a brawl? Nobody's pulling out like swords or anything to
Correct, yes. This is all
kill?
just a brawl. Yeah.
We're just
no
throwing
weapons.
down.
Yep.
Okay. How is the battle with Vectiona and Taz going?
Vectiona has... Okay, hold on. Vectiona, I need you to make a... Whichever you prefer, acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, okay. At least I have the choice.
Yes.
You're
either going to try to outmuscle the guy or do some, grappling.
Gorman.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you manage to pry the man through just sheer strength. You just rip him off of Taz.
You know why? Because
throw
my
him to the
fingers
ground.
went into his eye holes and just kind of gouge as much as possible as I pulled.
He screams out in agony.
Yep. As long as I
Now
free
can I
Taz, that's
cast
the
Unseen
mission.
Servant?
Yes. And what would you like the Unseen Servant to do?
Check his pouches to see if there's any things we need in there.
Key.
Okay.
You're looking for a key.
I mean, if there's money in there, I'll take that too.
Just empty the pouches.
Empty the pouches.
Okay, hold on. I gotta read Unseen Servant because I don't know if this is
I don't know how to do it.
You can click.
You click the summary and you press message, like the one that says VITT.
Okay, creates an invisible line of shift to perform simple tasks at your command until it's spelled. So restrain this okay face.
Yeah, you could be like points at guy with eye patch, empty his pockets, and he can do it.
Yeah, if he can fold clothes, he can pour us wine. Man, that's nice.
That's nice. That's what I was gonna have him do, but then this fight broke out.
Sorry.
Vectiona started that.
Damn it, Becky!
We all have our days.
I was hoping Taz was going to accuse him of cheating, but instead, Taz just gets punched in the face.
So a simple task is not something that requires an ability check. So I don't think he's going to be able to pick his pocket.
But it's not picking his pocket, it's just physically emptying, like run up to him and empty his pockets.
That would require a check, I think.
Yeah. I just don't think... I mean, I suppose you can have him walk up and try to grab his pouch. It's not going... I mean, you can have him do it. I mean, it's not gonna succeed. I just don't think the Unseen Server can do stuff like that. That'd be kind of OP, admittedly, right?
Yeah, that would be.
Can I run up to him and pretend to tackle him and try to pickpocket him?
Yes,
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Can you make either acrobatics or athletics check, whichever you prefer?
I keep forgetting that Taz is a human.
Okay. Now make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. You sort of you run up to him, and he wasn't really. You sort of come up on his blind eye, where the eye patch is. So you're able to get in and wrap your arms around him, sort of put him in like a sort of a hold, and you reach down. Which pouch are you going for, the right or the left?
I can't do. Can I do both?
You'll have to make another sleight of hand check.
All right, I'll do right first.
Okay. You reach into the right pocket, and you find about you find a fistful of gold. It feels like about 15 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna roll for the other one.
Yoink, thank you.
Okay, you reach into the left one and you find a key.
I'm gonna yoink that too.
Okay, you successfully pocket the key, and he throws you off of him. And but then he is soon tackled by another person who just happened to have been sitting in there. So yeah, it just feels like everyone's fighting everyone at this point.
Woo!
Yeah, brawl.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the door with the key and go to my friends and hand it off to them.
Seems
And then
pretty
run back,
obvious.
and then run back into the lab.
Tell everybody, hey, there's people here.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard.
Yep, I'm gonna do it anyway.
So
What happened?
okay, so just to be clear, you run out the back door. Okay, so you walk through the door. No one has stopped you at this point. You see Revena and Timit standing near the food area. And go ahead. Go ahead and RP it?
I'm gonna throw him the key and be like, I think you need this, and then run back into the room.
Okay. No. Tim.
Literally eating something in the kitchen.
Tim
Just
100% grabbed some food.
Reached in, grabbed a biscuit.
Actually, it was
These
some ice
rolls are
cream.
delicious.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum. So I think, Ravina, you're in charge of the key.
Okay. Now, did you, just for clarity, did Timit tell us the aura that he sensed with the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Timit said there's an aura
And-
there.
It's about at this point that Theodolin's invisibility wears off.
An hour already?
Nani.
Wait, I thought it was 1 minute.
No, it's an hour.
Oh,
An
sorry.
hour.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, make a Constitution save, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh!
You fall unconscious.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm not feeling.
Theodolin,
All right.
you hear a thud, and then Theodolin appears, and he is passed out.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Timit's going to quickly run over and, well, I'm assuming he actually passed out right next to us.
Yeah.
Because he came back to us. Let's see here. He's not missing any hit points, so I don't think like a healing spell would bring him back, would it?
You would know that it's likely Vectiona would be able to help him in some way.
Okay. Would Timit be able to help him in some way if he knew
Do you have
something
anything
along
that
those
helps with
lines?
poison?
Oh, with poison. Let me take a look actually. So let's see. Cure wounds. Cure wounds do anything with poison? No, probably not. Let's see. Mending, identify. Alchemist supplies. Can I do a medicine check? Using my alchemist supplies and see if I can't come up with something?
Turn his blood to gold.
Find something in the be like basil.
Your medicine,
Basil!
your medicine check would be able to determine what type of poison it is, but you would not be able to just to create an
Okay, well-
antidote.
Well, let's try to figure out what kind of poison it is then, and that way I think I would be able to figure out if cure wounds would work or not. I think in my mind. So I'm gonna roll for medicine. Fuck me.
Okay, you have no idea what you're looking at.
He pukes on your shoes a little bit.
Okay, well, time is of the essence, and once we all get out of here and Vectiona is by us, she can heal him. But for now, we're just gonna stash his body in the kitchen. Just roll it on in there.
You might want to get a couple more gold for those people.
I am. I got it. Don't worry. I got 10 gold this time instead of the 8. I'm gonna slap it there, and I'm just gonna shove him in the corner and be like, again, just ask Lyndon. It's fine. We'll be back for him. I promise. Slap the 10 gold on the counter, and I just walk right out.
And I just start snoring.
Like you've been triangle choking.
Chris, you take 6 damage.
Oh, fuck me.
You guys can tell Chris is getting paler.
Time is of the essence. Okay.
All right. You know what? Timid sees him getting paler, so he's just gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds and see if that does anything.
Okay, you bring a little color to his. Well, how much do you heal him?
Let me roll. Oh my God, that is 12.
Okay,
hit points.
you bring some color back to him, but you would know that this is only staving it off. You haven't cured him, of the poison.
So I'm back to full health, but I'm still incapacitated.
Okay.
All right. So we are.
So let's go back. Let's go back to Gold Team, or I mean A Team. Sorry. What is your guys' goal at this point? Are you guys planning on sneaking out back with them, or are you? Do you guys have a plan to join the rest of the people?
I think.
I would say I don't know that they're back. That they made it back there.
Yeah, we don't know that they made it back.
You do. You just went and saw them.
No, I gave them the key, but I don't know where they're at.
That's what
I don't know what they're doing. But I can tell you guys. See, I don't know how I'm gonna tell you. There's a bunch of people running around getting in a fight.
There's a lot of commotion. It'd be very easy for you to relay a message to them.
Do a message under the table.
I think only Theodolin knows that spell.
Torque has upturned one of the tables and is hiding behind it. So.
Well, I go up to Torque and I tell him, I got the key off of the eye patch guy. I think our friends are moving to the next phase. Maybe we should, make our way out of here.
Grab Vecthiona, and I will make sure that they do not follow.
I say, you're a good man, Torque, and I pat him on the shell.
We are gonna see him again, right?
Who knows?
We don't know that.
Oh no.
He's almost 320, bro. That's just, he's pushing it. I run up to Vecthiona and I grab her by the shirt and I say, it's time. And then I just drag her to the back door.
So, as they go, I'd like to, that table that I, turned over, I would like to go into a rage and pick it up and then kind of, ram into a group of, wherever the nearest guard or guards are.
Okay.
Kind of, push them away.
Yeah, so, you pick up the table, and as you're picking up, you definitely get the attention of a few people. They're very impressed by your strength. And them being impressed turns to fear as they see you charging towards them, and your distraction easily creates enough of a gap for Taz and Vecthiona to get through. So you guys make it out.
So where are we now?
Okay, so now you have gone through the door, and you're in the area there.
Oh, are they with us now?
Yep, right back here.
Okay. Oh, Vecthiona, do you have anything to cure poisons?
Yeah.
Can you go cure Theodolin? He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. She walks into the kitchen like, what? Does she see Theodolin in his hiding spot?
Probably. He wasn't very hidden.
Yeah, he was just kind of thrown in a corner.
When she kneels down towards him, she's like, oh my god. And then does lesser restoration on him.
Okay. Theodolin is cured of his poison and reawakens.
Hey.
Oh, what the fuck? What happened?
All right.
Whoa,
Are you okay?
Hey, Vectiona! Hi!
Let's see where that key goes to.
Is there some,
Um,
is there some bread
you
here?
look a little blue. I'd like you to just, stay here.
You got any bread? Or mushrooms?
I'm sure they have bread.
Alright, you want me to stay here?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
I don't even think I'm gonna go anywhere.
Okay. Alright, we'll stay here. Cool.
All right.
Thanks for whatever you just did. I don't know what happened. Last thing I remember, I was invisible.
Well, they told me that you were poisoned, and you definitely were looking like you
yeah.
got creepy crawly veins all over you.
That damn door. Don't go to that
God.
door by the locker room. It's a big room. It stands out. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
is the plan at this point for Vectiona and Theodolin to stay behind?
No, she'll probably follow. What's his name?
Okay.
Timid?
Timon.
Wait, yeah. Where are Timid and Ravenna?
They're going on ahead without you.
Oh,
Well,
we should
Theodolin
catch up.
feels perfectly fine now.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, you
we should
feel
catch
fine.
up.
Okay, so
HP.
what? He's full HP.
Yeah, I'm full. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
healthy
okay.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I healed him up, baby.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
you
definitely.
guys, thanks to the directions of Soba, you guys are easily able to find the door. That you raise it up and you see some stairs leading down. I'm assuming you're gonna go ahead and go down the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, you go
Just
down
to
the stairs.
clarify, all 6 of us are
Did
going
me?
down.
Yeah. Did me infect? Well, no, because Torque's still
Everyone
fighting.
except Torque.
Yeah.
But me and Vectiona caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 5 of you descend the stairs and you come across a door. And
Guys, be careful. It's another door.
Timot's going to investigate the door and look for traps on it.
okay, go ahead and roll.
Theodolin is just very scared of doors
You
now.
see no
Jesus.
I have
traps.
a new fear.
These D&D Beyond is shit.
You see no traps.
Okay.
Is that
you know
it
what?
at the bottom of these stairs? Is just a door?
Yes.
Oh
All
god.
right. Can it do? If he puts his head up against the door, does he hear anything on the other side?
No.
No. Okay. Timot's going to. You know what? He searched the door. He didn't see any traps. He's gonna try to open the door.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh, the key. The key.
Oh, the key. Yeah, the key that tears through us.
Yeah.
Before I passed
so he's
out.
gonna motion to Ravina to try the key on the door.
I'm gonna use the key.
Okay, you insert the key and the door unlocks. As the door opens, you see sort of a longer path heading down. And as you reach the end of the hall...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Got it.
Torque's not here.
We can sneak
Yep.
through this.
It's okay.
We can sneak through this. If we so choose.
As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see ahead of you, looks like a room, with 2 thugs sitting at a table eating some food. They have not
Timot's
noticed
gonna-
you.
Okay, Timot's gonna pull out the bag, the little bag that holds the dust of disappearing, and he's gonna like wiggle it at everyone, and go,
Eh? I kind of just nod and cast. If depending on what everybody else agrees, I'll cast invisibility again. Excuse me.
I mean, you could save the spell slot,
I guess. I just want the chance for wild
but
magic.
how does everyone respond to his
Yes.
suggestion?
Yes.
Nods. Okay, so he's going to throw down the dust of disappearance, and what that does is here. Let's just display that real quick. You and each creature, an object within 10 feet of me becomes invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for everybody involved, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effects. If the creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, any spell, the invisibility ends for that creature.
Okay, so you guys all become invisible.
Okay.
I'm rolling for time. Okay.
So
We
8
have 4
minutes.
minutes.
You have 4 minutes. Okay, so go ahead and proceed.
Okay. So I'm assuming we can see each other because we are all affected by the same magic. Does that make sense?
Really?
Or what? How do you want us to do it? How do you want us to do it?
I think you're all just invisible.
Okay, so
This will be fun.
Timid
Everybody-
puts his hand on the person in front of him.
Yeah, let's form a train, guys. We just whisper to each
Something
other.
just touched my leg.
It's me,
I grab
Timid.
Ravenna, but not in a place
Oh.
she wants me to.
Holding back my anger
Everybody,
from punching
everybody
him
hold
with the
hands.
makeup mission.
And then
Sorry,
Timid's
we're
going-
invisible.
This is like a
Timid's doing-
kindergarten line going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna lead?
I think Timid's going to try to lead.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so Timid's gonna lead, and he's gonna drag everyone to the eastern hall.
Okay, hold on.
East,
I
got
gotta
it.
fix the controls. Icy hot, save. Ravenna, save. Emmett, save.
Dave.
Okay. Yes. Okay, you guys all should be able to move your people, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay.
Go to the east.
You reveal. Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
I
Is this
keep
a-
going.
Is this a chest?
Oh, is this a chest?
It's an empty chest.
Oh, an
Oh.
empty chest, so we can just see that it's already empty. All right, let's keep going.
Who stepped on my foot? What
Is
the
that it
fuck?
down here?
Let's keep going into this room. All right. And Timot's going to lead us along the eastern wall down south. If that makes sense to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's that over there, guys?
All right. We're just gonna keep following the wall. And we're going to go.
Okay,
gonna
can
continue-
everyone make a stealth check with advantage?
With advantage? Okay.
What does that mean?
Roll
you
twice, take
and
the
you
better.
take the higher number.
Yep. Yep.
Stealth. Did it automatically do advantage for me?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
17.
20.
19.
15.
So Timid
you
was the
see-
worst.
Yeah, Timid was the worst.
Okay. You see some thugs sleeping. Timid sort of kicks a pebble that knocks against the wall, and you see a guard sort of walk out this way. He was walking out from behind the rock, and he sort of looks around. He seems to be on alert.
Okay. Oh, that's a shame.
Are
Alright,
we
so-
are we able to check this door next to us and see if it's locked without actually opening it?
Oh shit! I forgot you. I accidentally showed that area. Damn.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
I mean that's up to you. You can
Okay.
you can walk up and try the door if you'd like.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what's on the other side of that door, so yeah, let's go check the door real quick. And I feel like if you would like to take the lead, all you would have to do is just like follow the line of hand holding until you're at the front. And you
Just
will be leading.
pull yourself along it.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Okay.
coming through.
So can I try the door just to see if it's locked, but not actually open it?
You place your hand on it, and you turn it slightly, and you can feel it unlocked.
Okay. I am going to send Gus to go and mess with the guard. Just go and mess with him so he's distracted and we can get in the door.
Which guard?
The guard that's on alert.
The one who's right here patrolling us.
Okay.
Okay. Can you make an animal handling check? You can roll with advantage because Gus is your friend. Okay. Gus.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is trash tonight.
He runs. He starts to run towards the guard, but then he gets distracted by a package of cheese.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking hate this mouse. Okay, anybody have any grand ideas of how to keep this guard distracted?
I can
Ghosts.
I can cast
If you cast a spell, you'll be seen, brother.
I can make the lights flicker for a bit.
Invisibility will end.
Your invisibility will end.
Oh, you have that. Okay.
If any spells are cast.
Oh. Okay, I can turn off one light by hand if I walk over.
I cast turn off
I do
one
want to
light.
point out that though this guy is on alert, you are invisible.
Yeah. So let's try to sneak past him and go south.
Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, I like that idea.
The door's unlocked. We don't want to go through the door?
Okay, we can check out this door real quick.
I mean,
Let's open it real
if
quick. see
we're
what's on the other
invisible,
side.
we can always like break up into like two groups again.
That's
He looks
true.
around,
Fine.
and then the guard goes back to looking at the wine.
Okay. All right. Do we want? If you want to take a peek in the door, you can take a peek in the door.
Yeah, let's take a peek and see what's behind this door.
Okay. You peek inside, and you see a guard sleeping.
Okay, is there anything else of value in this room?
This just appears to be the sleeping area.
Okay, pivot!
Pivot.
Okay. Taz, you're in charge.
Yeah, go for
we're
it.
going south.
Okay. Taz says we're going south.
Sneaky boys and girls.
What do you see here? Another door?
Another door.
Oh, let's try the same thing.
I try to see if the door's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I poke my head inside.
Ooh.
You see a
Oh,
thug sitting
good.
at a table eating.
Oh God.
Mm.
Oh,
Is there
God.
anything of value in this room besides food?
You just see tons of food.
Is there something on the other side, on the far end of the? Is there another hallway on the
There's
far
another
end?
door.
Oh shit.
All right, let's
Sneaky
past this food.
We can try.
Don't let your
Well, we
tummies
have to
rumble.
open a door to get in there.
Yeah. Do we want to, while we still have probably 2 minutes-ish of invisibility left, do we want to check out the other end? The other
Yeah,
side?
sure.
I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like it?
I don't feel like it.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's-
mean go back to where we saw the 2 original guards and go to the west instead of to the east.
I kind of want to keep going south.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
I
what
we
agree.
can go
us in the
south.
past. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, how are you guys going to enter this room?
We're gonna try to.
Somebody put a mouse.
All right, all
Like,
right.
let your mouse
All
out.
right, what
and it's
if-
gonna be like,
Can
what
I,
the fuck?
can I walk in, grab like, I suppose like there's an apple or something?
Just laying on the ground right next to the door.
No, there's such a food here. Like as we walk
Okay,
up.
but I mean,
to
the
a
door
crate.
opens, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess forgot about that
I mean,
part.
you could put a like that mouse. Like it could just go in, and he can be like, "What the fuck? It's in the food," and then he gets distracted.
I'm okay with that.
We also have a weasel.
No,
We
we
don't.
don't.
We
Oh,
don't.
no,
we
no,
don't.
Pork's not
Very
here.
far
Pork's
from
not
you.
here. I forgot.
All right, let's send Gus out again. Don't fail me this time.
Okay. Okay, you just get one animal handling this time. Gus is a little sluggish from all the cheese he ate.
Okay. Anybody else have any ideas?
What if we
No,
like?
I mean you only get to roll one. You don't get advantage. That's what I mean.
Oh, well, I only rolled. Oh, I guess.
Do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the door creaks open and Gus walks in. He walks over towards the guard, and the guard sees him and jumps up onto the table. He's very scared.
Yes.
All right, guys, this is our chance.
Okay, so I guess we use the opportunity to sneak in.
Okay. You quickly open the door and go in. He's very distracted, so he doesn't notice anything. I just realized, I just thought Gus should have been invisible, but I guess yeah. We'll just
I mean,
we'll say
did Gus attack this man?
yeah. Okay, yeah. Gus earlier he attacked that cheese pretty hard, so okay. So the guard Gus eventually senses you made it through, so he runs back and hides. He doesn't run directly to you. He just runs back and hides inside the food. He starts eating more cheese. He found another crate of it, and the thug begins to walk towards you.
I'm gonna go over
All
here.
right, I just push people out the way. You like this way.
Yeah, we're gonna move slightly.
And he goes ahead and he walks out the door.
Okay.
All right, and then
All right, let's continue south then.
let's just go.
Okay.
Pull the hands. Hand
I
train.
like how it took us halfway into the heist for it to actually become a heist with stealth mechanics.
Okay, so there is another door here. What? You guys just gonna look through it?
Yeah.
Gonna check it. Check it.
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure that door's not booby trapped.
Again, it is unlocked.
Oh.
That looks like a chest, guys.
Getting somewhere.
Yeah, let's go through it. Take
Okay,
a
I'm
look.
following Ravina.
I don't like putting my character too far ahead, just in case Doug's like there was a trap, and you all triggered it.
Oh, that happened to me
Hey.
last other session.
Well, this
Okay.
definitely looks like where we're supposed to be.
You see what looks to be a treasure room. You see some piles of gold around. You see a couple chests, and you see in the middle here there appears to be a note laid on there.
A note?
Yeah.
What does the you know what? I think at this it's probably been 4 minutes by now.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
No. It's I
Okay.
mean 6 seconds you guys can move, pretty far, so
Okay.
yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, what does the
Can we?
Can I just start grabbing gold off the ground?
Yeah, I kind of want to grab some gold too.
I want some money. I'm kind of poor.
I guess I'm gonna read the note.
Are you all just grabbing it and putting it in your pocket, or are you guys putting it into a pile to split? What are you guys doing?
We're gonna put it in a
Timid
pile to
is-
split.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
cautious
split
right
this
now.
money.
Okay.
Can
By the
Timid-
way, if anyone wants to not put it in the pile, just let me know. You are invisible after all.
Can I make can Timid examine some of the gold and make an arcana check?
Sure.
Just to see if there's anything weird going on here.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's see here. Arcana. Whoop.
Start with
Okay.
the A.
I'm happy with that.
You don't see any magic.
I don't see any magic. Okay.
Like in the room or just on the gold?
On the gold.
Not at
Is
all,
what I-
actually.
at
And
all.
if you could all make a perception check. So a couple of you notice, most of you, except for Taz, notice
That gold.
that there's some of the items have some dust over them, and you can see where there were items here that have been recently taken out. Like you see where you definitely tell there's less in here than there was very recently.
Huh. Can we tell from the dust what the general shape of something was that is gone?
So basically what I mean is like there were things taken off like the various tables and pedestals in here, and where there should be dust there isn't. So
Yeah,
you
and
can't
can we
really tell.
the
No,
general shape
I mean like
from
there's
the
just square
dust?
things or round things like
Is there anything small? Is there any small ring-shaped things?
no.
Like any small round things?
I'd like to read the note if possible.
Okay, you pick up the note and you does anyone no, I guess it's just in common. It says you thought you could steal from me, and it's signed to the Raven.
Oh, interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
does she read that aloud or to herself?
She was gonna first read it to herself just in case there was a spell. But yeah, she'd be like, "It's a taunt from the Raven."
Gotcha. Okay, I just start picking up more gold.
Oh no.
That bitch.
Timid is going to start like backing up towards the door.
Yeah, after hearing the note, I am not picking up any gold.
Yeah, Timid's,
I'm picking up all the gold.
Yeah, I'm
Timid's by
taking
the
all
door.
the gold. I'm poor. This is my chance to take gold. I would start taking.
You guys aren't gonna check the chests or anything?
Yeah, I'd look in the chests.
I was just
taking
gonna
everything.
back off the gold first.
I'm taking everything I can get out of this room.
Okay.
Are there any like pressure plates? Is this a chest that she picked the note up off of, or is that a table?
It was like a table.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, can I check these chests, these various chests, and grab as much
So-
gold as I can?
Which chest are you gonna check?
I want this
Uh,
one.
Orb.
Okay, I'll check
I'll
this
get
one.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
Can
no.
I investigate this orb? Is there something here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation. Taz and Theodolin, as you guys open the chest, you feel a sharp pain in your hand.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
You greedy bastards.
I'm not even gonna
Does the chest at
investigate
least
this.
still open?
Yes, it opens and it's empty.
Damn. I'm gonna check this one too, just because I'm already hurt.
You feel another sharp pain in your hand.
Fuck me.
And you see 30 gold.
Sick. Worth it.
I walk back over to Vectiona. I was like, "Hey, I think it happened again.
Becky.
Oh my god.
Becky, I
You know that I will not be invisible when I do this, right?
I think it's about to wear. That's a good point. I'll wait. I'll savor it until it
I'm
runs
not gonna
out.
wait. I'm gonna die, please.
Well, we'll all three become uninvisible because we'll have had a spell cast on us. And
No, that doesn't break it. Only if you're the one casting.
I
You
feel like
seriously need it right now.
checking this.
well, we
room
don't know
and
exactly
walking
what happened
this
to us. I can
room.
wait.
Our 4 minutes is about to end, and Theodolin's got invisibility. Like we feel like we gotta cast it again.
Well, it's only for one person. For me.
No, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay. All right.
Alright. I'll cast it.
All right.
Twice.
Thank you.
Ah,
You guys owe me.
it feels
I owe you
better.
so hard.
Here, take these as a token of my appreciation, and then I give Vectiona. What do I have here? Where are they? I have 4 health potions. No, I have 3 because I used one.
Okay, I'll just carry one.
Okay, well I give her 1 health potion, so now I have 2, and then I give her 10 gold for the trouble.
We've been swipper swamped. We need to get out of here.
I give her a kiss on the cheek,
Okay.
and I say, "If you're ever alone in the tavern and you need an unseen servant, let me know."
Ravena, you don't find anything with your investigation. You just see that. I mean, you easily spot the traps, but yeah, it was too late for them.
Can I get more gold still before we leave?
Taz and Theodolin, you guys are putting gold into your pocket. You can each add. Hold on, let me actually roll for this. Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, there it is. Theodolin, you get 238 gold.
Sick!
Taz, you get 389 gold.
Sick.
All right.
Can I add back 400 of the gold that I didn't lose from the
Nope.
gambling? Damn.
1,000
Worth a
gold is
shot.
gone.
Worth a
Not
shot.
to break like too much or anything, but I know we had to stop a little bit and get started, but we are at like 3 hours. Do you know how long this session's gonna be?
Yeah, it's probably going to take another half hour.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so as you are leaving, you notice the guard that was eating is gone.
All invisibility's gone, right?
Yes, you guys are no longer invisible.
All right, we'll just keep sneaking as much as we can.
Okay.
All
That guard was gone before we went into that gold room.
Oh, there
right?
was a guard here.
Yeah.
Oh, up top. Okay, that's what you meant.
The guard that
okay.
was hanging out over here is gone as well.
What
Oh.
the fuck? Okay.
All right, I want to check this room to the left.
I feel like we're locked in.
Checky room.
Okay, you check knee room.
Boo.
This is another living area, and it appears to be empty as well.
All right.
I'm
let's
not liking
go
this.
back to the fork. Let's go back to the fork real quick.
Okay.
I just moved myself to the fork.
And the guards that were up here are gone as well.
I
no.
don't like it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
All right. This
I,
is not a good thing.
I grab everybody by the shoulder and I say, guys, whatever's about to happen out there, just know that I love you. And I use Inspiring Leader to give everybody 9 health.
Okay. I don't know if anyone was hurt.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
have any.
You get 9 temporary health.
temporary.
Oh.
Oh.
How do you add temporary?
You add temporary with
Yeah, on the
the
temp.
one that says
yeah.
temp right there.
I see it. I didn't think that was a thing.
No, you're good.
But thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So as you guys
Oh.
approach the stairs, you begin to hear a clap.
Like
Clap.
A clap. Somebody clapping.
Like 2
Oh,
people
God.
fucking.
Like someone's getting their cheeks clapped.
No.
Oh my God.
You guys
The guards
hear-
are having an orgy on the
You,
stairs.
you guys hear. Hey guys, it's me! Winvane!
Who?
Don't you remember me? I'm Winfane.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god!
LB's
Did
character.
you just turn LB evil, you son of a bitch?
So Raven is a Winfane? What?
Hey guys, remember me?
You were the chosen one.
You thought you could steal from me?
Why does she sound like Mickey Mouse?
So who are you?
It's my LB impression.
Theodolin's just like looking at her like, do I know you?
Remember that job we did? Back
Not
when-
really.
Yeah, it happened a long time ago. I met you guys.
You
And,
came in and then you left. You left as soon as you could.
Yeah, I wasn't having any fun. I went off and did my own thing. I found this place. Yeah, but I thought we were friends. Why are you guys trying to steal from me?
I didn't even know you were working here.
It wasn't.
Go ahead.
It wasn't that we were necessarily trying to steal from you. We were hired to reclaim some previously misplaced property.
Oh, well, let me guess. It was that bitch Soba, huh?
Oh my god.
She
Let's
thinks
hear
she
your side
hot.
of the
She
story.
ain't.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god, this is LB. LB, are you here?
So, were you after that little ring?
You willing
Yes.
to make a trade if we say
Or after
yes?
something like that.
I may
Some red
need
thing.
a job done.
A job?
Oh
What
yeah,
kind
you
of
want me to
job?
do a
Oh.
job for you?
Oh,
Oh
no.
no. Oh no.
Wait. I will potentially agree with the party that we will do a job for you in exchange for this ring. However, I also need to know that our dear friend Torque is safe.
Oh, yeah, he's back up there. Once I found out it was you guys, I made sure he was taken care of. He's up there waiting for you.
Okay, I will need.
Can
proof of
I,
life.
can I
Insight?
roll for, can I roll to check on that? I don't believe her.
You can roll an insight check.
Well, I believe her.
I believe her unconditionally. I don't even have to
There you
roll.
Okay, what do you need done?
You guys trust her. See, and just so you know, your friend Jack, he's actually my friend Jack. So, yeah, that's how I knew what was about to happen down here.
Jack is my daddy.
Who could have thought? Who could have seen that twist coming?
I caress her cheek and I say,
Oh God.
"When Fane, for old times, baby, we really need this ring."
I knew you for like 8 hours.
I know, and we were so much in love.
So you see, there's this item that I need to acquire very, very quickly, and I happen to have acquired a map to it, but I don't have the skills necessary to get it. So if you could achieve it, if you could go get it for me, I'll give you the ring for it.
Is it because you're still level 1 and everyone else is level 5 now?
Actually, I'm like level 10 now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is it because you're not good at teamwork?
Yeah, I was off, doing cool shit while you guys were,
Did you
doing
kill any
whatever.
dragons? I bet you didn't kill any dragons.
No, yeah, you're right.
All right, When Fane, what do you need us to do?
So I've got a map here. You head there. You enter the cave. You retrieve the item. It's very simple. In and out.
Sure, yeah. Simple, yeah. I like simple.
I don't like this.
Air
I
quote,
don't- yeah.
simple.
For real, I agree with Theodolin over here. Why
just
do you
walking
not
around
have? Why do you not have the skills necessary to achieve the item? Is there
Listen.
something guarding it? Like, what's happening?
I mean, you may run into some danger. I'm not saying that it's, without, it's going to be a walk in the park. But listen, I pay people to do this shit, okay? So I'm having you do it.
How much are you paying us then, huh?
I'm a businesswoman, okay? I got shit to do.
I think she's paid us the ring.
What's the
Pay
price?
you the ring, buddy.
You're paying us the ring, and everybody gets out safe and sound with no repercussions.
I mean, that's up to you, right?
I want some repercussions for all the times you've poisoned me.
Why don't you
Today?
stop putting your hand on my shit, okay?
It was a door. I can't touch a door.
right, all right.
Authorized personnel only, buddy. Are you authorized?
This is turning into
have
a
a
Letterkenny
wristband?
character.
All right, give us the information. What's the map say? What do you need us to do?
She hands you the map. It's about half a day out of town. You guys can short rest and be on your way.
Okay.
She leads you
Okay.
upstairs. A Torque is sitting at a table. He's got an ice pack on his head.
Aw, dork.
Yeah, but
Hi,
he
friends.
gave it pretty good. So he did fairly well. So you guys assuming you're just gonna go head out and go try and get the old ring.
Yeah, we can do
Yep.
that. Is there any reason why we can't just do a long rest?
I suppose not. I mean, yeah.
It's gonna.
I mean,
run
has
up to
anybody
Jordan.
lost any health or anything? Like, is there a reason we need to do a long rest? What does that
Spells.
I'm running out of
Spells.
spells.
do? Oh, spells. Okay.
Okay, you can do a long rest if you'd like.
Okay.
Long resting.
Long rest, baby.
Okay, you.
Every time I long rest, it resets my max health for some reason.
Yeah,
Back down to 17.
back down to 17?
Yeah.
Are you just
even-
like editing it up to 27, or are you actually going into your character sheet to change?
I'm
it?
going into my I'm going into the edit part to do it. It keeps going back.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's not a big deal right now.
Okay, so you guys finish your long rest. You guys get all that shit back, and you head out. You make your way across. It's about half a day's ride out. You approach the area. It's sort of a small hill, wooded area, and the directions are actually very good. They lead you to a small opening, but it appears to be magical.
Ooh. A
You
small
can
magical opening?
see the shimmering, like you can actually see like a shimmering in front of the cave entrance.
Interesting.
Is there a new Roll20 map?
There
Kinda
will be,
maybe.
yeah, not
Okay.
yet, not yet.
Can Timit investigate the door to see if there's any magical traps or any regular traps?
There's no door; it's just an opening to a cave.
Okay, can Timit investigate that magical shimmering to see if it's trapped?
Yes.
Okay. Is that, would you like Arcana or Investigation? 'Cause it doesn't
This would be
matter if
Arcana.
it's anything. Okay. God, garbage rolls.
You do not see. You're not bothered by anything.
Okay. Timit's going to step a stubby little foot into this cave.
Okay. Can you make a? Hold on. Shoot. You make a will save.
You mean there's no will
Constitution.
save? Constitution, you mean?
Is that? Hold on.
There's Constitution, Strength, Dexterity, Wisdom, Charisma, Intelligence.
Wisdom save. Sorry.
Wisdom save. Okay. And is this magic? Because I get
Yes.
advantage on
Yes.
magic saves. Okay.
Ugh.
So 13.
You walk through.
Okay. I walked through.
I guess I'll
Let's
follow
go,
him.
friends.
I guess we all follow.
Okay. Everyone make a wisdom save.
Oh God.
Wisdom.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Thank God.
use my inspiration. I don't trust this. See what happens. Oh, well, I stick with what I had.
Wow,
Do-
I must have
do
rolled
I-
a 2.
Do I die?
You blow up.
Everyone walks through.
Oh god.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Yeah, I rolled twice.
You've been cursed.
Vectiona, you're gonna roll twice.
No, why did I
Oh,
roll twice? I
okay.
didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
It's weird. Okay.
Ooh, it's a dark place. Let's see. Oh, there we are.
Oh, there's tree stuff.
Okay, you enter the cave. You can see in front of you there is a deep hole. You don't know how far down it goes. And on the other side there appears to be an opening for you to get to.
Can I throw Timid over?
You probably can.
No,
Can
we
we,
got it.
can we throw
Go
Timid
ahead.
over?
I'm about to try to throw everybody over this hole.
We could use a rope.
Mm, I have rope, and I give
also
the
have
rope to
I
Timmy.
do have rope.
I have rope
Why are we
as
giving
well.
Timothy the rope?
Because you're the engineer, you fool.
Oh, good.
I'm a turtle.
Oh my god.
I'm a turtle.
So during the long rest, I took apart my crossbow and took the basically Timothy took apart his crossbow to reuse the parts. Let me see. No. Spells, inventory? Yeah, inventory. So basically, this is him reassigning his infusion. So a couple sessions ago, last session, he bought a gem, but so now he switched his infusions, so he no longer has the crossbow, but he does have his homunculus servant. So he can, which is a flying homunculus servant. I believe I can make him
Carry you?
What?
Carry you?
No, not carry me, but carry the rope
Oh.
and tie it for me. Let me double check that. Let me first do this on the character sheet. Oh. No. Remove. There we go. Choose. There we go. Okay.
Somebody's about to get picked up and thrown.
Okay, so this is what homunculus servant does. Oh god, that's so much.
My character's tiny. Torque, yeet me across the hole.
I think I'm the smallest.
Torque's gonna pick up Ravina, help throw her across the hole.
Do I make it?
Strength check. Okay.
That was a save,
Nice.
so sorry. It's 21.
Revena clearly or easily clears the gap and lands on the other
Yeah.
side.
What up, guys?
Are we doing the rope thing?
Did you have a rope with you?
I gave you the rope.
I have the rope. Okay,
Can-
so Timot's just gonna have the homunculus servant fly the rope over to Ravina, or one end of the rope over to Ravina, so she can
I'm
tie it
gonna
off.
tie it around this. Is there enough rope that I can tie it around this big old rock here and
How
safely
much
tie it
rope
off?
do you have?
I mean, I assume we all have at least.
I have
50 feet
3
worth of
ropes.
rope. Oh, okay. Then, yeah, that's 150 feet right there.
Okay, so this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let's say you use 50 of it right here.
Okay.
So you tie it around the rock, and on the other side, how are you guys leaving it free, or are you anchoring it to something?
Is there something we can anchor it to?
There isn't a rock like over on this side. Do you have like a stake or something to anchor it to?
Let's
I have a
see.
small knife.
Does
I don't
anyone
know
have
if I
an explorer's pit or an explorer's kit?
I think I do.
Because I believe that comes with something like that.
It's called what is it? The Delver's kit or I don't know what kit it
I think
is.
the Delver's kit would also have it.
I have the mess kit.
That would not have it. That's basically food.
In my inventory, I have, and I apologize if I mispronounce this word, a python.
Python,
and-
yeah, that would work.
And
That's
that you can slam it into the rock as your anchor.
it. Yep. Can you toss that bad boy back over here?
Do I
Okay.
successfully toss it back over
You
there?
gotta do it.
Make an
Oh,
athletics
boy.
check.
Athletics? Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
This is gonna have a very low DC, so
Somebody inspire her.
okay. Yes, you throw it over.
I was so scared.
It's your aim is true.
Whee!
Can I look in the hole and see how deep it is?
He said no.
You don't see the bottom. It's very deep, very deep.
Can I cast prestidigitation
Do you
and
have
just
the light cantrip?
no? I have prestidigitation. Can I just make like a little fire that just like falls down just to see?
Sure. And it falls, and you never see it hit the bottom. It just disappears.
Huh.
Okay.
Big hole.
All right. That's not good, guys. Don't fall down there.
Yep. Well, let's try going over this rope.
All right.
I think we
Who
should
wants
go
to
one
use
at
the
a-
rope first?
I do.
I guess. Okay.
Okay. Athletics check.
Acrobatics, maybe?
Oh,
Athletics. Sorry.
athletic.
My bad.
Okay. You shimmy along the rope. No problem.
All right. I guess I'll go next.
Oh my god, nobody fall.
Oh no.
Oh no!
As you are shimmying across, your hand slips. You begin to fall. Can you make a athletics check?
Another one?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no!
I thought it was a dexterity save.
Athletics is usually used for climbing sheer cliff faces if he's falling into a hole.
Oh no!
I'm dead.
Oh,
Bye
no.
guys. It was nice knowing you.
You are hanging on the edge.
Come on.
Can I run over and pick him up?
Yes.
Carry him to safety?
Make an athletics check.
Please be a 1.
Okay. You reach down and you grab onto Theodolin, but you're slipping too.
Taz! Get over here!
Grab
Time to
her.
cop a feel.
I'm gonna grab her by the thighs.
I don't care, just pull us up!
Okay, you guys are able to pull up Theodolin.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
They don't call me the
so-
thigh rider
You
for
guys
nothing,
okay
baby.
over there?
I was gonna fall like Gandalf right there.
I'm gonna turn over to Torque and give him guidance.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
I just go sit over on this rock and I just really go really hard on my pipe. Like,
Okay, who's next?
Thanks, guys.
Torque has guidance.
I'll go last.
Okay. In that case, Timot's gonna touch.
I just want to point
Vex-
out that Torque, you understand this rope has no chance of holding you.
Yes, absolutely. That was
okay.
why
In
I'm
that
going to
case,
grab the
Timot
python
is
so we
going
don't
to
lose it.
touch-
Okay.
Timot's going to touch Torque and cast Spider Climb on him. So now Torque can just crawl on the walls and get over there.
Nice.
Shut up.
Can you post the spell?
Yeah.
Okay, Vectiona, are you going?
I don't want to. Can I hang on to Torque?
Okay, so
You're
okay, hold
gonna
on.
risk slipping?
I just want to keep in mind this is a concentration, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's my concentration though.
yeah, no, but I mean you're gonna be doing stuff, so
Well, I mean, I'm as soon as they're over, I'm breaking concentration, then casting it on myself, and then going over.
okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, and concentration only matters if I'm getting attacked. And
Well, no,
if
I
I'm
just wanted.
doing the
I thought you were
spells.
just gonna climb. You were gonna climb over, and then if you were to start falling or something. I didn't want you to waste
No.
your spell. That's all I was saying.
No, no. This is just to cancel out everything.
Okay.
This is to cancel out your puzzle for the last couple people.
I
Okay.
was just gonna jump.
So Torque, you're going across.
Yep.
Okay, you make it easily. Due to the spell Spider Climb.
As I said, I'm grabbing the python so we don't lose that anchor. I didn't know I was spider climbing till.
Did you bring Vectiona with you?
I don't know. Did I?
Wait. Oh,
Did you jump on?
wait. Okay, hold on. So you're not
Because
using
I can
Spider
only
Climb.
cast this spell twice.
No,
No, I am.
he is. Yeah.
My plan initially, before I was getting spider climbed, was to be last so I could grab the python.
Okay.
But when he said that we're both everybody's spider climbing over.
Okay.
Well, only Timot and Torque are going to be spider climbing.
Okay,
over.
if
Vectiona will either have to
Vectiona,
take-
you can
Said if-
be carried
yeah, if-
over by Torque if he makes a strength check.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna make a strength check.
She can
Uh-huh.
still use the rope to cross too.
I think
Funny.
Dork probably has a better chance.
Yeah. Well, since I'm carrying precious cargo,
You also
I'm
have
gonna-
guidance, man.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I do. I have guidance. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
You easily
baby.
carry Vectiona along the wall and on the other side safely.
Woo!
Did you take the pike with you? If not, I
Yes.
can grab it on my way over. Okay.
Oop.
So Timot's gonna break his concentration on on the spider climb on him, and he's gonna cast it again on himself, and then walk right on over.
Okay.
I give the Python back to Ravenna.
I'm gonna high five
Awesome.
Torque.
Thank you.
So you can head to the northwest, or you can head to the southeast.
Southeast.
I agree.
Okay. You see little cliff face here. It goes down about 15 feet.
How far? Just so it's a 15-foot drop.
Yep. It's at a slight slight decline. I mean, sorry.
Climb down it.
Enough decline
Going
that
down.
we can climb
Wait,
back up,
Is,
or
is,
no?
is the rope over here still tied to this rock?
I mean, we can untie
No,
it.
we took the Python.
Well,
It's
okay.
tied to the
that-
rock still.
Yeah. Are
That
you, are
is
you guys
this
leaving
end.
the rope, or are you taking
No,
everything
so-
with you?
Is this end
Yeah,
still tied to the
Yes.
to the rock? Okay,
Yes.
let's just take the free end and make it dangle over here,
All right.
because
Okay.
that would be
Yeah, that should have more than enough space. Right?
yeah.
Okay.
That way we
Yep.
can use it to get up and down.
So due to the rope, you guys don't have to make any checks. You can slide down easily.
Hell yeah.
Whee! And we're moving. And we're moving.
Okay. You see another drop. This one's about 20 feet.
Oh God.
Perfect. I have extra pythons with me and
Timot's
rope.
gonna spider climb with the rope.
Who else has rope?
Timot's gonna
in their
spider climb.
inventory?
I also have some rope.
Whose
Timmy
rope?
will-
Did we use my rope first?
20
Yeah.
feet's not that far. I feel like we should just slide down it.
But how are we gonna get back up?
Climb back up it. You
No,
said
we're
it's at a
not.
slight decline, right? Can we climb back up it?
You would be able to climb it. There would be a check involved.
I mean, we could just.
It's up
leave
to
a
you
rope
guys. Do you want to risk it or leave the rope?
Use the rope.
All right. Are we Chris? Are you using your rope? You
Did
have
whose
your
rope? Did we use my rope first, or did
We
we?
use
Did we
my rope.
Okay, then yeah, we'll use my rope.
All right. So I'm gonna take out another python in my inventory, and we'll take your rope, punch it into this wall, so we've got to climb back up.
Gotta climb, baby. Whee! All right, Timot's down.
Wee.
I'm so glad that it lasts an hour
Okay.
or until I break concentration. But whatever, it's fine. Oh, I'm spooked.
It's getting spooky.
We're gonna continue walking down the hallway. Oh,
Are we going this way?
what's to the south?
You guys want to go south?
The face.
I always want to go south. If I learned something traveling with you people, it's that we should always go south.
Is this
All
also
right,
20?
So this is another 20-foot drop.
Oh God, is this one still an incline?
Decline. Yeah.
I'm sliding down.
Timot's gonna climb down.
Okay. You guys can just make a athletics check.
Timot doesn't
very
need
easy,
to. He's
it-
using
you know.
spider climb.
Just see if you guys, make it down all right. Okay.
Ooh.
I see sort of. Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Rebina, as you're sliding down, your foot gets caught in one of the rocks, and you sort of twist your ankle a bit.
Oh no!
You take. Hold on. You take 3 damage. Icy, you slide down. It's a little uncomfortable, but you don't take any damage.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
And Timot has his armor turned on.
Hey, you guys
Keep
Continue
on, keep it
onward.
on.
you know, you, 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 Everybody make a wisdom check.
Oh,
Wisdom
God.
check? Oh god. Wisdom.
Oh yeah.
How do I get the same number?
Oh, I click save. Damn it. Oh well.
Oh. Yeah, you guys, you don't want to make a save. You want to.
I know. It's actually it's the
That's okay.
same plus. I have the same modifier.
Torque and Revna, you guys can't help but wonder why you guys have been sent here on this and haven't run into any trouble. But you continue
Suspicious.
Can we make
Suspicious.
I don't know, is it a I guess it's
Haven't
I don't
run
know.
into
We'll
any
keep
trouble.
going.
Why
There was
are
that
we
pit.
here?
That pit was trouble.
on. Okay,
Alright.
another 20-foot drop.
Sliding down.
Spider climb down.
All right, I'm not going to go yet. I'm just going to let the spider climbers. Is there anything down there?
The only one that's a spider climber should be Mark,
Tim's
right?
now.
It's only Mark.
I
Didn't
mean,
you-
there's a hallway.
Do we
Wait,
need to
that's
athletics
not
check
you,
to do
too?
this again?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Anybody who's not spider climbing, athletics check.
Jeez.
Oh my god, back to back natties.
Alright, let's continue on,
This
I
is-
guess.
This is a very long walk for
I'm a
nothing.
very clumsy person. I don't know why
Okay.
I'm here.
And you make it to the
Oh.
final room. Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, well, I forgot to put but right here you see a satchel laying on the rock.
Oh. Can can Timid send his homunculus servant to go grab it?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, Timid's servant's gonna go grab it.
Okay.
Chop,
As
chop, servant.
He grabs it. So you just have him go over, pick it up.
Yep, and fly it back. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Attempt to fly it back, I guess.
As he picks it up, the whole cavern starts to shake.
Oh no. Oh no, I've erred.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
This is Lurver.
It's
and
lava.
starts to
Alright,
rise.
Oh
run.
no!
fuck.
Guys, I think we
Run.
should probably run.
Run!
Run.
Yeah.
Run.
Run.
Run!
Run.
Make
Okay,
sure
hold
you
on,
get your
hold on, hold on.
Do you have the,
Hold on.
do you
Yeah.
have the satchel, Timid?
Well, my servant can fly.
Okay,
My
so
servant's flying with the bag.
now we're all going to start taking turns simultaneously. Okay?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So remember your movement. So you have 30 feet of movement. Well, whoever has, just remember you have movement and then you have another action, or you can do movement again. So
Okay.
remember. Okay. So go ahead. Okay,
you
does
want us to
everyone
roll
have
for
30 except for
initiative,
Torque?
just to
Torque,
have
do you
a-
have more than that?
I have 40.
40.
I
Okay.
have 35.
35?
I have
okay.
30.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your first movement.
Let's see here. Where's the?
And then I don't think any of you can reach that far edge, so I think you
Oh
have
my
to make
God.
take your full turn to
Here.
get to the edge. So
Okay, so Tim is going to 50.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going up to the edge.
All right, yeah, Timot's gonna use his full movement since he has spider climb. His climb speed is the same as his movement speed,
okay.
so I think he can get just up to the top.
Okay, that's fine. I think all of you can reach the base of the
Yeah, I
we all
dashed.
can.
I should have dashed.
yeah.
Okay.
And
So you
Do
And
you
can
have
all
any more
make it.
Pikins?
And we're making an athletics check here.
Hold on 1 second.
Sorry.
Oh
Ugh.
shit!
Oh god, it's going quickly.
Oh
Okay. Yes. So if you're not going to try any rope, please an athletics check to climb.
I don't remember where we put the ropes.
we didn't
Uh,
put
Only on that first one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we took the
if
one
you
back.
Timid still has some rope. but I don't have a Pycon, and Timit's definitely not strong enough to hold the rope.
Why did it roll twice for me?
probably
You
pressed
had
the button
advantage for
twice.
some reason, maybe?
I don't know.
I
I
rolled
made
a
it though, right?
10.
Okay. Everyone is able to climb except for Taz.
Fuck.
I have one,
Taz starts
2, 5,
sliding
10,
back
15.
down. So for the next turn, he's gonna need. Okay, so part of your movement was climbing up. Okay, so you each have an action left. One of you can use your action to pull Taz up.
I'm gonna pull him up.
Okay.
What I gotta
Taz,
use?
reach the top.
Strength? No, he just comes up.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's you're easily able to pull him up. This was just you just needed.
Thanks,
some help.
Torque. It was getting hot down there.
Okay.
Of course, friend. We will escape
Actually,
together.
I'd be over here.
Okay.
Hold on.
So we can all go right here.
Hold on, I wanna get this music up a little bit.
So, okay. How do I do that?
I'm gonna
not that.
dash for the next one.
All the rest of you should be farther up.
Yeah, I'm over here because of the wall.
Yeah, Timit's gonna just use all of his movement to get to here.
Since
Yeah,
you're
I'm
up
gonna
there.
do
So-
movement and then dash, and I should be up to here.
So dashing is
Oh.
double?
Yeah,
Double.
dashing doubles.
Yes,
your
but you
movement
can't
speed.
take an action. So well, you can't dash because you had to do an athletics check to get up the wall. So like you can only move.
So this
Does
doesn't count as like the next turn, or?
I believe this counts as the next turn.
Can everyone dash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we got it
everyone
up
can
the wall.
But I can't dash.
I believe
Well,
you
I
can.
have-
You already passed your turn.
Yeah, it's a new
I'm
turn.
just saying
okay.
he hasn't
Dash.
since the
So,
lava
go ahead
hasn't
and
moved
dash.
again. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Move, people,
real quick.
move!
Okay.
Okay, dashing. I'm dashing.
Now
Hold
I'm
on.
dashing.
Okay, let's see here. Whoops.
turtle dash.
I guess I'll dash
35
too.
feet, 25 feet. Okay, so I can make it.
And
over
then
here.
can I cast Misty Step to go another 30 feet? It's a bonus action.
Sure.
Misty Step and bonus action?
30,
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's great.
30,
You can cast that as many times as you need to, too.
I only have 3, but
right
yeah.
here
Yeah.
for dash again.
I'm going to move to my next spot, which is
20.
here.
Wait, why am I running?
Okay, so that's 30. And then so I have to wait for the lava to move again, right? And then I can dash?
It's
Yeah.
it's not going to be every turn that the map changes. I'm just
Yeah.
So I am doing it on a certain numbered turn. So
Okay. So do we just keep moving? When do we know when to
Well, we
go
have to
again?
make sure that we're all just moving once per everyone moving.
yeah. Just make sure you guys are just moving once per. Okay, now go ahead and do another turn.
Okay. This is
So you
our
gotta
next
go
turn.
up and do an
Oh,
athletics
this
check.
is gonna be
Yes.
what? 20 when I hit the wall,
30,
and then
50,
Oh no. Oh no.
60.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm assuming I don't make it.
No.
I don't make it
I'm
either.
here.
No. Okay, so Revena and Vecthiona are clawing at the wall, but they keep sliding back down as they're going
It's the
down.
panic man.
Can I use
Can
a
I-
strength check to save one of them?
Torque, would you like to push them up?
Yes.
Okay. I would like you to make an athletics check. One of them you would do easily, but two at the same time would require an
Yep.
athletics check. So,
Okay.
okay. With very some real finesse for a figure your size, you gracefully push both of them up the wall easily.
Nice.
Yay, we made it.
I'm gonna turn around and help Torque however I can.
I think we had rope on both on this one and the one prior
Yeah.
to it.
Mm-hmm.
We did have rope on this one?
Yeah, we had rope on the
Oh,
really?
hell
This
yeah.
one.
We had
The
rope on
next
two.
No, it's
No.
the next
It's-
one.
You guys
No,
are
we had
only-
rope on this
We
one
had rope on
and
two.
this one. Because we put the pikes in this one, and this one's on the rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
That's
Oh,
true. Yep,
okay.
yep.
Okay. So. Okay.
I'm still down here.
Yeah. Torque,
And
I
we
need
have
you to make an
over-
athletics check.
So
Okay.
I have 40 left over. There's 20 the other one, so
Okay.
sorry, I had 10 left
Torque, as you are climbing up, the lava reaches your heels,
No!
and you take 8 points of damage.
Oh.
over. Oh no.
Oh no.
But you do make it
Wow,
to the
buddy.
you make it to the top.
All right, it's turn time, right?
Yes.
You can go here.
Yeah.
Wait, what's 70 over there? Okay. Phew.
Wait a minute. I have bonus actions.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Misty Step again. Oh, this is for wild magic from before. From my last Misty Step. Okay, that doesn't matter, but I'm casting it again to go another 30. And since there's a rope here, I can just go up it, right?
Yep.
30, 60. Right there.
If you're casting Misty
The
Step
rocks.
to teleport up to there, the rope doesn't matter to you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Why did you just
So-
Misty Step across the? Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think about it then. Relax.
The bonus action, cast healing word on Torque.
Oh.
10.
Nice.
Okay. Now it's next turn.
Okay. So that is 15.
Oh, 30 to here.
And then.
Oh, if you're climbing the rope, you need to make an athletics check.
15, 20.
Wait, I thought you said if there is a rope, we don't need to make a check.
You guys are trying to do this very quickly.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Okay, I made
the
it.
check that
Obviously,
you
the
need
check
a
is
lot
low,
faster.
but
I'm making sure everybody gets up first.
30.
And more. 1, 2.
Jesus. I'm assuming I don't make it again.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I'm gonna stay back here and help Ravina.
Ravenna, you make it up, but when you reach the top, you don't have your other movement.
Oofda. Alright, I'm climbing then.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Am I up?
Alright, Torque.
Yes, you make it.
Alright, then I'm running.
Oh god, it's all gone white.
What is going on?
Oh, hold on. It's loading.
You can do it.
Hold on, I think I might need to refresh the page.
Oh.
What is going on? Why is this broken?
Try refreshing roll 20 altogether.
Do we need to
Hold on.
refresh?
No, it's probably on Doug's end.
It's stuck.
It's broke.
Did you refresh?
Change the background to something to the one before.
I can't select it anymore. Only lets me.
Should we all
Edit.
leave the game and come back in?
Hold on. Layer.
Present.
Map. Why can't I select? Select. I don't. What the fuck? Objects and tokens. I can still move you guys.
Do that thing where you overlay on it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Maps. There must have been some type of hotkey to move it to the GM layer. Okay. Decide. Boom.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay,
Next turn.
Next turn.
Alright, so I have to make a check to climb up this rope again.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the wall at 30, so I'm not gonna have any movement to go up.
20. 20.
All right, I'm gonna dash here.
Timot's gonna be waiting
Yep.
on this side.
And I'm gonna hit the wall too.
Once everyone's up, Timot's gonna take that rope with, I'm assuming we have a pike for it, and then he's gonna spider climb over to the other side once everyone's up.
And I'm
secure the rope
gonna
on the other end.
I'm Misty stepping over using my last 2nd level spell to get over this time.
Me and Ravenna ran out of movement.
Oh no!
We got burnt.
Ravenna and Vecchiona make an athletics check, and then you'll take damage.
Athletics.
Oh
boy.
my god, I'm done.
Oh,
Oh no!
Jesus. Okay, is anyone gonna try
probably
helping
die.
her?
Yeah, I'm here.
I am.
Okay. Icy Hot, you make it up. Or Vecchiona. I was just reading your name. Vecchiona, you make it up. Torque, can you make an athletics check?
Yes. I just did. That's the 9, and then I'm gonna use that D4 Icy gave me.
Okay, sounds good.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
You reach down, you see Vexiona's about to slip and fall into the lava, and just as her foot touches the lava, you snag her arm and pull her up.
Ravenna.
Who did I say Vexiona? Sorry. Ravenna, you take 8 damage.
Hey.
Okay. Next turn.
Okay, Timot's gonna take that rope with a pike and run over to the other end and secure it.
Okay. Now,
So now
you
there's
guys
a
will need
rope.
to go one at a time here if you're climbing over. Who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna go first, and wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I need an athletics check to climb it.
Yes.
I should go last.
And then I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Ravenna.
Okay. Taz, you quickly climb over. Who is next?
Ravenna, go
Fine.
ahead.
I guess I am. Okay. Finally!
Oh, thank God you didn't need it.
Okay.
Ah,
Ravenna, you climb over easily. Torque, you can see the lava starting to creep up over that edge.
Oh god.
Go ahead.
Vecchiona, you climbing?
I'm gonna let Torque go first.
Why am
Torque-
I going first?
Torque can't
Go,
climb.
friend.
Torque
Go.
is gonna have to jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go first.
Go. Go, friend.
No, you go first. I at least have heat resistance.
Yeah.
oh, that's true.
Okay.
Devil child.
Okay,
You know.
Torque, I need you to make an athletics check to try and clear the. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
So Torque sort of takes a few steps back, and he rushes forward. And as he plants his foot to jump across, he sort of crushes the ground beneath him, just the amount of weight into the rock.
oh no! Grab him.
And he leaps across and snags the edge and pulls himself up.
Oh hell yeah!
Vecchiona, that's your turn.
Yep. Climb his athletic checks.
Yes. Okay, as you're climbing across, the lava and the heat is burning away the rope, but you make it just to the other side as the lava increases.
Oh my
and
god.
Gets to the edge.
Let's
Get
go.
that
Get out of here!
Ow, ow,
We
ow, ow.
did it!
Ow, ow, ow.
All right, what's in this fucking satchel?
Imagine everything just spills out.
Okay.
Oh
You guys-
god.
You guys make it out.
Ah!
Who knew it was a volcano?
It better be a magic dildo.
Okay. So
Yeah, so Timot's homunculus servant hands over which his servant looks like almost like a cat with bird wings. And he hands him the satchel, and Timot's looking at what's inside.
So you haven't looked inside yet. You can definitely feel that this is magical. It is tied off at the opening, and you can see some type of writing on it.
Can I cast Identify on it?
Yes.
Okay, Timot's gonna cast Identify.
Can you? What does Identify do?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magical item or some other magic-imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use it, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affected by the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay. You can definitely tell that it's magical. You can see some writing on the side. What languages do you speak?
Give me 1 second while I find it. Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Gnomish.
You don't speak. You can't read what is on here.
Okay. Timot's gonna go around to everyone and be like, "Does anyone speak any of these languages? This language? It could be anything."
I speak
And
Elvish
this is a
and
magical
Goblin.
bag. It could be trapped. What do you speak?
I also speak Elvish and Goblin that are different than what you speak.
Okay.
I don't know if that's helpful.
What does everyone else speak?
I speak Undercommon, Infernal, Deep Speech, and Common.
Aquan, Common, and Gnomish.
Common and Elvish.
Just Dwarvish.
Okay.
I have Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Goblin.
Theodolin and Ravenna, you can read. It is Elvish. You can see that it's called the Bag of Requirement.
Okay.
Lyran.
So even though Timo couldn't read it, can you tell us what the properties are?
Yes, I do know the properties of it.
So you would know that it is somehow activated by some type of keyword, but you don't know what the keyword is.
Okay.
Can we just start saying words?
You can. So I'm assuming he relays that info to you.
So yes, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I would say it's a bag of requirement. It's a bag of requirement. It looks like it has some sort of. It would have some sort of keyword, and once you have that keyword, Timid using Identify would know, like the gist of bags of requirement. Mark does not know the gist of bags of requirement, but Timid would, because Identify. You would know exactly how to use it, but he wouldn't know the keyword, obviously.
So you understand that if you speak the magic word, you can reach your hand in and you can retrieve an item. You do not get to choose the item.
Okay. Does it require attunement?
No.
No? Okay.
But you do know you can only do it once.
Ever?
Yes. For that particular bag.
Oh, for this particular bag. Okay. So it seems like so we don't know the magical word.
Ravenna and Theoden continue to study it, and you can see that there's some sort of elvish puzzle on there. Can you guys make both? Theoden, can you make an Arcana check? And Ravenna,
Oof.
can you make a religion check? Or I'll tell you what, you can either make a religion or a nature check.
It's their same bonus level.
Same
it's
bonus?
different.
Okay. Ravenna, you are able to determine that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You were able to determine that it is the Elvish word for necessity.
Okay. Now, If everyone says it, each person gets to pull out an item, or just one person gets to pull out an item?
Timid would have explained to you that whoever says the magic word and reaches into it gets to pull out an item. He believes that you could do it more than once.
So basically, each person can only pull out of the same bag once.
Yes.
Once you pull from that bag, you cannot pull from it again, but other people can pull from the bag again.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I tell everybody that it is the Elvish word for necessity. At least
Can
that's
you
what is
pronounce
read
that
on the
phonetically?
internet. No.
Okay.
Nope, Timid can't,
Is
pull the
anyone?
bag.
Are you guys gonna put the bag away, or are you gonna reach in?
We're reaching in.
Okay. Who's reaching in first?
I'll
do it.
Okay. Ravenna, you say the word. You reach in, and when you pull out, you are holding a pair of boots.
Okay.
And you wouldn't know what they are. Does anyone? Does your identity can you? You're identified. Do you have to cast it for each item or what?
I assume I would have to cast it.
Yeah, he's got to
per
touch the item
Yeah.
throughout the casting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? This is magic. Okay. You pull it out. You know what it is. Okay. You are holding a pair of boots of elven kind.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now show us those piggies.
Nani?
Okay. Who wants to reach in next?
I do.
Okay. Taz. He reaches in and he pulls out a drum.
Ooh.
It is the Rhythm Maker's drum. And it is a +1 Rhythm Maker's drum.
Ooh.
Watashi manani.
Whoa.
Oh, also, I want to test something. The rhythm, I believe, if I buy the Rhythm Maker's drum, you'll be able to add it to your inventory. So I wanted to test that before I buy the other items. Tasha's Cauldron. Because if you can't add it, then I'm not going to waste my money, obviously. Magic items. Okay. Art. Okay. Ohio.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, they smell awful.
Okay, great. I have bought it. I wonder if it'll take a second for it to show up. But see if you can search up River the Maker's drum and add it to your inventory. I believe, Ravenna, yours should already be in there, so you should be able to search it up.
Alright, I'll add it.
Okay, who's next?
I'll try it.
Okay. Ectheona. You
Boop.
reach in, and you pull out an amulet. And it is a
Ooh.
+1 amulet of the devout.
This is a necessity.
Yes. Okay, and who is next?
After you guys.
Go ahead, Timid.
first.
Okay,
Huh?
who's next?
Timma.
Okay, Timid, you reach
Wanna go
in.
next.
You pull out a very
Yeah, it's
familiar
time to go.
item to you. Timid, you pull out a bag of holding.
Oh!
Whoa!
Now I have 2 bags of holding.
Well,
You
now
can put your bag of holding
Now
in
I
a
can-
bag of holding.
Now I can take my other bag of holding apart.
Yeah, that's
Or
why
I can make
that's
a
why I
grenade.
did it. So yeah. Okay, and who's next?
Get it, Theodolin.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Next, we have Theoden reaches in. He sort of feels something metallic. He pulls
my
out
God.
Elven Chain,
Ooh.
which, by the way, you had asked for something like this. You get a +1 bonus to AC while you wear this armor. You are considered proficient in this armor, even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
Ooh, I like
Oh.
ye. I feel like Frodo.
Yeah. And finally, good old Torque reaches in. At first, he doesn't really feel anything, but then he grabs hold of the ring
Nani.
and pulls out a ring of protection.
Hell yeah. Gimme. Oh! Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking bonkers right there.
Okay.
Ring of
So,
protection.
Vexiona and the rest of you, only Vexiona and Taz have items that aren't in the regular set. So I did purchase those on D&D Beyond, and because you're in my campaign, you should be able to find it.
You should be able to give us permission.
Well, you guys should already have it because you already added items.
I
have
can't
not-
find it.
Okay. Let's
You
give it
have
some
to give us
time
permission.
because when I created the other items, it took some time before you guys were able to see them. So
Okay.
I'll remind you later. If
Alrighty.
if worse comes to worse,
Who we-
I'll homebrew it and make it.
Okay.
What are we looking for? Boots of Elven Kind.
The Elven Chain, there's 2 of them. One's armor class 13 and one is 14, which...
I see Boots of Elvenkind on mine.
Yeah, I see
Type of
that.
boots.
Yeah, I
But
also see the
it's
Boots
not
of
me,
Elvenkind.
It's Taz and Vectiona's items.
Don't add any homebrew ones. There's an actual Elven chain that you need to add. Oh, okay. Hold on. I see. I made one that I need to delete. Okay.
I'll be right back.
There we go.
Do you know? Are we almost done with this session?
Yes. You are almost done.
Okay. I just
I have
kind
to
of need
go
to go
too.
soon. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a full 4 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys have finished. Are you guys going to return the bag to your friend Winfane?
After we've pulled out our item, I don't care. We don't have any further use for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taz, I
Um,
figured you'd want to. This is.
Dog, did
Your
you say you deleted the other Elven Chain?
I
Or
I just deleted the one out. Maybe it'll show up still for you. I don't know. But
Yeah, I still have 2 of them. I'll delete the one out of my inventory. Maybe that'll change it.
you may need to refresh your page. There should be one that is just it's not homebrew. It's the real one. So
Gotcha.
okay, so you guys head back to Duskwall. You meet back up with. Are you heading to the Shifty Shack?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk in the front door this time, and place you see it's a little emptier than before. Winfane is sitting there. She happens to be speaking with your good old pal Jack, who's not really named Jack. And she notices you come in. Oh, hey guys. You guys run into any trouble?
Nope, not at all.
Nope, no trouble.
Oh, well, that's great.
Easy peasy.
So, are we making a trade here?
Show us the ring.
She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a red crested ring.
Well, guys, how do we feel?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I mean,
Sure.
if that's the real thing, go for it.
Yep.
Beforehand, Timot's going to cast Detect Magic real quick, just to make sure that that's the real ring.
Okay. And you detect no magic.
I detect no magic.
Yep.
Well,
We
they
didn't-
did.
we-
They
they
didn't
didn't
say that it was
magic.
magic.
We didn't say, that it was a magical ring.
Oh well, at least we know that it's not an illusion.
Okay.
Good job, Tim.
That way, I don't feel dumb about my choice. Okay. So yep, Timmit will take the ring and hand over the bag.
Okay. Yeah. She hands you the ring. Pleasure doing business with you. Stop on by if you ever want to lose some gold.
I kiss her on the cheek and I say, "Until next time, my sweet princess."
Oh god.
Oh God.
I fucking hate this.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Oh my God.
Oh, Bardic Inspire yourself. Oh!
Okay.
Oh my God.
She slips you a note with a room number.
Let's go! It's Jax.
Okay. See you guys.
Good luck in your new adventures. Bye.
And she disappears.
Bye-bye.
And you guys want to go hand it back to Soba, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll head back to Soba's. And you head on in. Oh, hello, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, hey, it's you. How'd everything go?
And then Timmit holds up the ring.
Oh, my goodness. This is... Oh, thank you so much. I hope you didn't run into too much trouble.
There was absolutely no trouble that we couldn't
No
handle.
trouble to help a friend.
That brings a tear to my eye. How's your little weasel there?
Oh, he's doing just fine.
Oh, yeah?
And Sliver pokes out of the shell.
Oh, man, Slipper ain't he the cutest? And Gus doing good?
Yes, he's doing fine.
Oh, he looks kind of fat. He's been eating a lot.
He's had a decent amount of cheese in the last couple of days.
Cloak looks a little tight on him.
We'll do some extra wheel workouts.
We'll let it out.
And, yeah, okay, that'll end the session. So, good
Hell
job,
yeah.
everyone.
Sick.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did it. We
Yay.
did it. We did it.
I'm gonna switch
All
my
right.
phone because I gotta get.
Oh, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that was kind of sick.
I'll be right
I
back.
lost so much money.
Yes.
Whose fault is that?
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
Doug, my chain. So my AC right now is 11, but when I put it on, it goes to 15, even though it says +1.
Yeah, because it's
Well, you're proficient in armor too now.
yeah. So it not only you not only get the AC bonus from the armor, and then you get a +1 on top of that.
Ah, okay. I was thinking it was
Yeah,
like something.
it's
fucked
it's
up.
not
That's-
just a little old +1. Yeah, you're a little armor boy now.
Yeah, I don't suck anymore.
Yeah, you don't have to cast mage armor and stuff. So
with my staff of defense and this, I go to +15. That's fucking sick. Instead of being a 10,
yeah.
that's nasty.
Okay, so
I don't feel as weak anymore.
we're gonna end the stream now. So everybody, thanks for watching. But yeah, we'll see more
Bye.
adventures. Yeah, bye everyone.